What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Project Orion, your weekly podcast. And I am here with SmegaTron. What's up there, bro?
Nothing much. Just chilling.
Yeah,
Stayed on the grind.
dude. Well, it's hard to grind Infinite when my ping is
Oh my gosh.
150. Yeah, well, my ping's 150 on a daily.
Yeah, I mean, I've been hopping on and like playing two games and just like being done and then just getting on like Sea of Thieves with my friends. I'm like, this is
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
You know
It
what I
was.
mean?
I was like, I had like two games today where it was like 55 to 60 ping, and I was like, I will take it. And then I load into I think it was a Strongholds game on recharge, and it was like 150, and I'm like, my ping is higher than my frames. This is unacceptable. I can't take this.
I played one Rumble Pit today and I had like a 60 ping and I'm like, okay, this should be good. And I think that I was on like a 2 second delay the whole time. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. I was like trying to snipe on Argyle as well, and it was like fucking going through people. I'm like, yep, I can't do this today.
it's it
Yeah,
it's tough to
I,
stick with it
I
for
just
sure.
I just don't get why at the moment the ping is like the servers are so ass.
Well, my hope
Like
is that they're doing something with it, like they're like tweaking it or something.
okay,
That's like
that's a good one.
opium. Yeah.
That's a fucking good
Yeah.
one. That shit never happens,
Yeah, I don't know.
dude. It's fucking ridiculous, man. I know they. I'm hoping for fucking Splitgate 2 comes out in 3 days because that fucking announcement that gets just
I
dropped,
saw that.
dude.
Yeah.
Because if that comes out in 3 days, sorry Halo, you're taking a back seat for a little bit.
We might have to switch esports before we
My,
even get to pro level. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Or I might have to.
dude. But alrighty. Get into some of the questions. Like, where did you get your gamer tag from? Because it is interesting.
Okay, that's a long one. So I started playing video games on Minecraft Pocket Edition, and yeah, I know,
All
right?
right.
hmm So my name in that, I made it SmegaTron to begin with because I like Transformers. I don't know
Fair
where the
enough.
S came from. I just decided to do that. And then like a while when I changed it to something different, I forget what. And then like when I got an Xbox, like my gamer tag was something random, like stupid to do with like Admiral Akbar from Star Wars.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then yeah, but it was like weird. It was like ADM Akbar DS2 or something. Yeah. And so I'm like, I need to rebrand when I was like 12, and because I'm like, this isn't cool
I
enough
think that's
anymore.
about what I rebranded to.
And so I was like, I remembered back when my name was Megatron in Minecraft Pocket Edition, and I was like, why don't I just go back to that? That works. And so, yeah,
Yeah, because
stuck.
if your first game was Minecraft Pocket Edition, how old are you?
I'm 16. I'm pretty
Holy.
old for, or pretty young for the Halo. Yeah.
You're not making me feel okay. You're making me feel old right now. I'm 22. I played Halo since I've been
Only
5.
22? Dude, what are you talking about? Dude, you're
Yeah,
22.
yeah, but I played Halo since I've been 5.
Yeah, my first
I was
console was a Wii, so
my original Xbox.
yeah,
Yeah, like I
little
said.
little bit of a time gap there.
Yeah, no, but the Wii is awesome.
I mean, I got it in like 2015 when it was like really old already, so I came late to the video game scene.
Yeah. So
Infinite is
when
my
did
first person shooter.
really Infinite?
Mhm.
Have you gone back and
Yeah,
played any of the others?
yeah, I've gone back and played them all.
I assume on
My
MCC or
yeah,
okay.
MCC, and then when I played on Xbox, I played Halo 5 because they haven't ported that to PC yet for some reason.
Yeah, they they won't. They have
No,
Forge on PC, so like you can do like custom games, kind of through
I don't
it.
have anyone to do custom games with, but I would.
Yeah,
I love Halo 5.
it's.
I love Halo 5.
I think Halo 5's okay.
There are a lot of people of that opinion, but
Well, like I
yeah,
think as a competitive game, it's good. I think just as a casual
I think that's
shooter,
why I like it.
well,
Yeah,
but like as a casual shooter, I don't think it's great. Because I was talking
no,
to like Bound about it and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it's. I was like, yeah, I know you Renegade, and you guys love H5, and I was like, so Renegade, you're not gonna like my take about H5, and he's like, let me guess, you don't think it's great? I said no. I said it's okay. Oh no, I said it's mid as fuck, and he goes, why? And I said, well, because as a casual shooter, I'm not trying to sweat my ass off in a Team Slayer game with fucking no skill-based matchmaking. And he's like, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, when you're casual and you're competitive, like, playlists are basically the same, like, loadout-wise. Like, it's going to be a sweatfest.
Yeah. Which is why, like, if I do play games like CS or whatever, like, casual games of CS is the most meme-filled... it's like Reddit thread-filled fucking thing ever.
Are there, like, cheaters in, like, every game?
They're
CS?
a little less. They banned a lot of them recently. Because I remember I had a game of CSGO years ago where I joined it and some guy goes, hey, Blue. And I'm like, oh, God. Yes? He goes, I love you. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, love you too. And he goes, I fucking told you guys he'd say it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yep.
Yeah, I played CS2 when it came out. But
same. I've maybe played a game or two since then. But Infinite's your first FPS? Like,
yeah.
Competitively, or like the first one, like the first?
No, ever.
Holy shit.
I mean, if you count Star Wars Battlefront, like that's more of a third person. But I've like played that like on Xbox and stuff before. But like
the newer ones or the old ones?
Well, I've played both, but the one that I've played first was the new one.
Fair enough.
The second one, yeah.
It's good. It's still good.
Better than it was when it came out, from what I've heard.
Oh, yeah, it was bad at launch. It was rough. Yeah, the Clone Wars update and them getting rid of the fucking packs were pretty much saved it. But it's kind of weird to ask you like your favorite weapons in the franchise and stuff since you've really only like played Infinite.
Well, I've played all of them.
Yeah, but
I finished 3's campaign and 2's campaign.
What do you think of
I
Halo
like other
2?
games.
What do you think of Halo 2's campaign?
The campaign, I like the campaign a lot. I do. Not a huge fan of the multiplayer, but that's just because I'm a new kid, you know. So.
Yeah, Halo 2 is my favorite. It's.
I mean, I respect it.
Oh yeah, like it's. Yeah, it's the first game I ever played. Like I was the first game I ever played. It's like the first game I beat.
The thing with me and older Halos is like I can tell they're good, like I can tell they're made well, like they're just not my cup of tea.
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I still think CE has arguably the best gameplay. And I'm called an old fart for saying that, but yeah, but like
whenever someone mentions something about gameplay, my mind immediately goes to competitive. So I just thought of like the pistol and how like weird it was, but
with the 3-shot kill. But to be fair, H5 was all fucking magnums 95% of the time.
Yeah, but like you knew where the bullet was going most of the time. You know.
You knew where the bullet was going in CE too.
Well, the reticle is just big, you know, like kind of how the Bandit is now. Like,
yeah,
I hate the Bandit because like the reticle is so ridiculously large for like. Why is there an outer ring?
So
yes, yes, okay. I would love the BR to come back.
Thank you. Yes. I don't hate the Bandit, but the BR is. I think that's just because I'm an H2 fucking fanboy, and I love the fucking BR.
Well, also, like, the Bandit meta is just so cringe, like, with jiggle peeking and, like, just running basically with a second guy. Like,
dude, if I jiggle peek, I feel like a fucking scumbag. I feel like an asshole when I fucking jiggle peek.
When I play people who I know are, like, better than me in, like, tournaments and stuff, like, I'll play, like, a pro team. Like, we played, like, Shopify or something on, like, the first open that we played with in this team, and I, like, just jiggled down like Soul Snipe or something. He got like one bullet on me, and I'm like, yeah, that should not be happening.
So
you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was it? I think I talked to you at the Orlando LAN. I think
briefly.
I think because I talked to Silva Fox a little. I took your guys' picture. I know that.
Yes. The picture where I was wearing water shoes because my other shoes were wet.
You were wearing water shoes. Yeah, you were. I didn't even notice that till I think after I took the picture. Because what is it? Your teammate has that as his banner, I'm pretty sure, and I'm like, oh, your shoes are right in the fucking picture.
Yep. And I'm like, we're taking a different one in Atlanta that's not staying. And
I
it's so
wish I was able
funny
to go to
because
Atlanta.
you're not going.
I, it's more of, I had plans to go with other people that live in Florida as well,
Mm,
and everyone else kind of backed out. So we were all gonna like split an Airbnb and everything, and all kind of carpool. And then everyone else kind of backed out, and I'm like, fuck.
yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean,
Yeah.
Atlanta's like my backyard. It's like I'm in Athens, Georgia, so it's like an hour and a half away.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's about a 6 hour drive for me.
That's not terrible.
No, it's not horrible. It's just more
But I,
of
I get what you mean about
getting an
Airbnb.
Airbnb
Yeah.
and everything else. Tickets aren't expensive for the event though, but
No, I was
it's like
surprised.
$30. I was like, damn, for 3 days? Shit, sign me up.
Yeah.
But I'll probably just do a watch party.
Yeah.
I was hoping to go because I'd be able to finally fucking meet other players I haven't talked to, and finally like actually meet like Descendant. Like I've talked to him. He was
Mm,
my third episode of
on
the
the
pod.
podcast.
Yeah, he's my third fucking episode. I was like, why are you responding to my DM, dude? Yeah, he was like,
That's crazy.
oh yeah, I forget who it was. He was like, how did you fucking pull this off? I said, I don't know. I just fucking responded. Gunny is supposed to be on at some point, but it's Gunny. So
Who
Gunny
the heck
time
knows, you know?
is well, his time is it could be next week or it could be 6 months from now.
The funniest thing ever is like when we were in like the Sunday Thursday opens and his
Mm-hmm.
team like qualified for like top 16. Then
Mm-hmm.
they just like weren't there. And I saw on Twitter he posted he was like, "Yeah, we were all available, we just didn't know." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're a top 16 team, you just didn't know that it was happening on Thursday?" I mean, that just shows how stupid the schedule was to begin
Well,
with,
because
but also like it was so
well, they
funny.
finally swapped it
Yeah.
after everyone's complained. Because I know because I know for Scion, Ty had to like fucking finagle his whole schedule just to have that Thursday off to play. And then he had like audio issues and shit in Discord, and it's just like, dude, it's all that shit to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I talk to them, fucking all the time.
I mean, it should
Yeah,
just be Saturday, Sunday. Like
it
I
should have
think they're
always been.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think their thing was like they didn't want to take up everyone's whole weekend, but like the people who are making it to Sunday, like they're passionate enough to just don't not care, you know what I mean?
yeah, and
So,
plus having something scheduled because it's not like the top, say like 12 teams. All those other people pretty much have jobs. It's not like they can just be like, oh well, I gotta drop everything and fucking play on Thursday. Not everyone's
mm,
fucking lucid.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just
buying a house on Halo money.
no shit.
Like, dude,
Dude, that man fucking, he's winning this year. Fucking engaged and bought a house this year. Man's fucking winning. I was like, shit, man.
yeah,
Precision just got engaged too.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know. He's in Hawaii. I don't know if he lives in Hawaii or he was just vacationing there. Yeah, I was like, his connection's got to be dog shit if
I
he
was gonna say
fucking
if he
live.
lives in
Dude, if he
Hawaii,
lives
like,
in
whoa.
Hawaii, dude, imagine scrims. He's fucking bouncing. It's got
Imagine the travel that Sentinels pays him. You know what I
no shit. They probably gonna be like, no, we're paying half, bro.
mean?
You pay the other. Well, because I just watched
Yeah,
their
that's
vlog today, and he fucking walked out of a fucking Gucci store when he was in um, London, and I'm pretty sure he goes. They're like, "What's in the bag?" He goes, "Well, it took 3 credit cards later." I was like, "Nah, that's crazy." I was like,
no,
no
no
way."
way.
He's saying I can use 3 credit cards
Oh
is
my,
wild. So at that point, I'd have
dude,
been
I
like, "Hey,
wanna.
Lethal, you got the money. Here you go. Buy this." Be like, "You're one of the greatest ever. You have all the money."
Dude, Lethal is doing this as a hobby. Like he could retire comfortably. He has like
Oh yeah.
3 million in winnings or something. I don't even know.
I know Frosty has at like just. I think maybe with London, he might be just over with just tournament wins over 1 million. I know Formal's over, but Formal's also played
He's
competitively
played in
since he's
COD,
like
yeah.
walked out the womb.
Hmm.
Dude, dude, all of the trolling he's doing about playing COD next year, I don't think he's going to. I just think he's just gonna
Oh,
retire. I think he's
yeah.
just gonna
I
be like,
mean,
I'm
you can
done.
blame him.
Well, yeah, because everyone's like, oh, well, if he comes back, Scump has to. And I'm like, I don't. Scump, I think, is fine with not competing anymore. It
Stump
would
is set. He doesn't need to come back.
no,
You know what I mean?
it would have to be like an absolute god squad for him to fucking return.
I mean, there's a certain point I think just where
Like
you have enough money and like the games, let's be real, are not that good. So
yeah, like
like you might as well
formal
just play what you want.
yeah, like formal takes it serious, but you can tell like at times where he's just like whatever. Like he's fucking one day playing Apex and then the next day he's like scrims. All right, I'm off. I'm playing fucking CS the next day and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just he just fucking plays everything else.
Well, I was watching a process after like Worlds 22, I think, and he was like, "Yeah, I just got like Radiant and Valorant over the off season," and I'm like,
Yeah. It's like, dude, what the
"Okay,
fuck? Yeah.
like
He's just
that's
dude,
ridiculous."
I think he even like tried out for like an Apex team at one point just because he was like bored or something. He was just like, fuck it.
Dude.
Just like, dude, you're just fucking doing stuff to do stuff. He's doing all his
He's
side
almost a
quests.
character.
Dude, he's doing all his side quests.
Side quest. He's trying to get 100% completion on life.
Nah, I think he after this has to go compete in a completely different game that's not an FPS. Like he needs to pick like
Like
StarCraft or
League.
no, like StarCraft or something, and just try to win like a fucking LAN at StarCraft, and just be like, all right, I'm done.
Dude, he could like at this point, you know what I mean? Like it's formal.
Yeah, he
Like
picks up like StarCraft or like when Stormgate comes out, like at the end of the month, he's just like, hey, fuck it, I'm going pro in this. Just a fucking RTS out of nowhere. I could see it. He'd fucking do it.
that would be so entertaining. That'd be
Oh,
so
but that makes
funny.
me wonder what the fuck is Optic doing if he retires. Ooh,
I've thought about that a lot. I don't
they're
know.
probably. I most likely know what they would do. They'll just get Stellar.
If he leaves the team.
Well, no,
I mean,
he
you know
was.
what I mean?
Well, no, he was going to join them this year, but
He
since he had
was?
another, instead of Zane,
Oh,
it was
instead of
supposed to
Dead
be him.
Zone.
Yeah,
Got you.
yeah. Instead of Zane, it was supposed to be him, but he had another year on his contract, so he couldn't.
Hmm. I mean, maybe. If he doesn't resign, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know though.
because I don't think
I
Lucid
think
is
that
going to
he
go
could fit that
anywhere.
roster.
Because Lucid and
No,
Trippy are
Lucid
a
and Trippy are
package.
staying.
They're a package
Yeah.
no matter where they go. Because I think they've only not played together when it comes to a team once, and it was for like a few months, and then they ended up on that NV roster with Pistola
Yeah. And Boo Boo.
and Boo Boo for a short time. Yeah, that team was.
Now that would have been a fun team for Infinite, I think.
We got who was their fourth before they picked up? Oh no, it was APG. It was
It
like
was Olet, APG,
G.
Trippy, and Lucid.
Yeah. Was that their team right at the beginning of Infinite, or did they have? I swear they had someone else right at the start of Infinite.
I don't think so. I
It
think
wasn't APG. They had someone like right.
it was supposed to be.
It was when
It
they
was
were
supposed to be
still
Snipe
Envy.
Down.
Yes, because then didn't
was
he get
supposed to be
picked up by
Snipe Down.
FaZe, and then he did like that
Yes.
weird FaZe
Yeah.
roster with Bound and
It was supposed to be Snipe Down. I remember hearing this somewhere. It was supposed to be like Snipe Down and Pistola and Trippy and Lucid, and then like FaZe said, "Hey, will you compete with us? If you don't want to anymore, then we'll like build an Apex team around you." And he was like, "Okay."
now
It was like
he's.
something like that.
I think he's technically still on their Apex roster, but he's not really competing with them.
I don't know.
It's odd. Yeah, like I follow him and he's like it still says like in his bio he plays for FaZe, but like he was at one point I think playing with like another team.
Yeah.
It's weird. It was kind of like I guess with like Sparty where he was playing with Complexity, but technically not on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking whole thing. Dude, I did ask Descendant about fucking the whole SSD.
The Spartan thing.
Dude,
Oh my god.
I can confirm. He really don't like Ryan, dude.
Sits a Descendant or Spartan doesn't.
Descendant. I can definitely
Well, I
confirm.
mean, me
Jason don't
neither,
like the
you know what I
man.
mean? Like,
I can definitely confirm the man don't really.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that on the podcast, but
What?
my bad. That I don't like Brian
It's
as a
fine.
player,
Oh,
but
Not.
like he's
Nah,
not.
because
Maybe he will.
No, because he was saying
Sorry,
stuff,
Ryan.
and he's like, I probably shouldn't say more. I was like, nah, stand up business. Say what you want. He's like, nah, I still got bills to pay. But no, he was telling me how it'd be like all three other members would agree on the same thing, and then Ryan's like, nope, you're all wrong. It has to be this, and they're like, bro.
The way they scrim is
Maybe-
really weird. Do you know how they scrim?
It's all through Ryan. It's a weird whole
No one
system.
comms
It's
except
a
for
very
Ryan.
quiet yeah. Yeah, because I remember there was I forget what page. I think it was Halo HQ. He uploaded one of Descendants POVs for their scrim, and it's like very here and there, like, oh, someone's back A. It's like weird because I want to know, like, because Precision even said when he joined Sentinels that it was like when Ethan joined, it was a very he's like, yeah, it's a very acquired thing to scrim with and play with Ryan. He's like, the
Yeah.
Ryan noob system is odd as fuck, and I was like, I could see that.
Has he won? I mean, he might have won a long time ago. Has he won anything like recently? Like, I feel
Uh,
like he's just kind of outdated, even.
a little. I'm trying to think. I know for season 1 with E United, they
Second,
got
I think.
second at Raleigh, because then they lost to, what was it, Cloud9, which is
Yeah, they got like
the new
4-0 or
the
something.
kind of
Ex
three
SSG, right?
fourths of SSG.
With
And then they
Renegade.
and then I think they got third the next event, and then I think they got fourth, and then that's when the whole
Just fall off. Yeah.
King Nick debacle stuff
Uh,
went down,
yeah.
and yeah, I think that's when all that shit happened, and then they kind of all, because I think that's when Sparty left for FaZe, and yeah,
I
it
still
was a
think that phase roster with Renegade and Sparty should have stuck together. I think they would have been good if they had practiced, in my opinion. They got like fourth at Worlds or third at Worlds or something. Like when they've been together for like a month.
wasn't it like
It was
Snipe Down
Falcated.
was it
It was Snipe Down,
Snipe
Falcated,
Gated?
Renegade, Sparty, I think. Or no, Snipe Down was on E United. Who was on phase?
No, wasn't it when Bound was on FaZe? Because he was on there for like a short time, and they did pretty
Yeah, he
decent.
was on Cloud9 at that point. Remember? Because he
It was like
switched to
it was
Renegade.
like right
Yeah.
at the end. Because Renegade was he on FaZe at the time?
Yeah, phase, because he left Cloud9 to go to phase because he thought that he was gonna get like what's phase now. He thought he was gonna get like Frosty, Royal 2, and Snakebite,
You're
but like they
right.
had like a
Yeah.
year on their contract or something,
Uh
so they
huh.
couldn't.
Well, yeah, because the team was supposed to continue with Lethal, but then he was like, "Nah, I got another year, so I
Yeah.
guess have fun."
Mm.
Yeah, and then what was it? And then Sparty then just went to Sentinels, and what was it? Because then at one point it was Sparty, King Nick,
Collect,
Lethal.
Sparty,
Yeah, it was like King
Collect.
Nick.
Was Collect or was it
Collect
someone
was there
else?
for a short time.
And then Suspector was on there for
Spe-
Sentinels had like some crazy roster mania.
yeah, it was like, yeah, because it was always like Sparty, Lethal, King Nick, and then it was just like that fourth was just rotated.
Hmm.
And then King Nick was
They
dropped,
finally dropped King Nick.
and then they picked up, uh, and then they got Boo
Sus-
Boo, I think, second
That's what it
second
was.
event in, and then the fourth was kind of just rotated out, and then they finally picked up Falcated,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, "Oh, they're gonna be fucking top 3," and I was like, "This team's gonna be good," and they fucking cooked at SLC, and I was so hyped for them because I'm a
That
big,
was sick.
because
That was
Sparty's
one
my
of the better events
favorite
I've ever
player,
seen. He's so good.
dude. I love Sparty. The fact though that he kind of knows me is a little funny because I typed something in his chat and he's like, "Code bar." He's like, "Fucking barcode's alter ego," and I said, "Can?" As I said, even he fucking said that. And he goes, "Huh." I was like, "God damn it!" It's like, you fucking assholes. I've been
I
mistaken
mean,
for
it's
a
just.
barcode.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen you in matchmaking. I thought you were Barcode.
What's your rank?
Like, well, I'm 1600 now, but like when I'm playing on like an alt or something.
Yeah, because I'm like high plat 6, diamond 1, around there.
I did like I did like a bronze to onyx like at one point, and I think that's when I saw you. I saw like code bar or something, and I was like,
I know my gamer tag
"Is
is
it barcode
barcode 55.
55?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
yeah,
that's what it was.
yeah, yeah.
I
Because
was like,
yeah, because Yeah, because I had a game and some guy's like, "Are you barcode?" And I fucking got like beamed cross map, and he goes, "Yep, no, you're not." I
Not
was like,
barcode, yeah.
no. It's like, fuck no, I'm not A, Australian or good.
Well,
Well, I
I think
like
I
to think
saw
I'm
it and
not
I was like, "Is
horrible.
that barcode?"
I
And
like
then I
to
was
think I'm
like,
not bad, but I'm definitely not at other ranks. I know I tried to get
I mean, you're
for.
diamond, right? Like that's not
I was
bad.
one game at one point from Diamond 2, and matchmaking fucked me over, and I lost like 6 or 7 in a row.
No, dude.
Dude, I can't stand solo queuing at times. I was like one game, I was cooking, and then the game's like, we're putting you with like plat 3s, and I'm like, how the fuck did they get in this lobby?
Well,
I was like, fuck this
I
game.
got I got 1600 for the first time the season before the Bandit got introduced. And then I was like, yeah, let's go. And the Bandit came out. And I like barely hit it again like that next season. And I was like, yeah, we on the up and up. And then the next season I like finished like Diamond 5 or something. And I was so mad.
That's still not
And
bad
like,
because there's still like top free agents that are still like Diamond 4 that have like pretty decent like HCS points that have like a few thousand. That's why I'm
yeah.
like,
I think that Ty's reverb is like 1502 or something. Like he just like, on Scion, like he just plays to get Onyx and then just like doesn't play matchmaking anymore.
I
Like
think
he has like less than 1,000
I
games of
think he
matchmaking or
just
something.
I think he just scrims and then he does like the tourneys because I know he works like 60 hours a week or something.
Yeah, I talked to him in Orlando, and he said
Yeah.
like he doesn't want to get reps if they're not good reps, so he like just doesn't play the
Mm-hmm.
game unless it's a
Yeah.
scrim. And I'm like,
Yeah.
honestly,
He's
I
like,
respect it.
I
He's
get
good.
that. I get that. But I was, yeah, because I remember I asked him, I was like, yeah, you want to sign my H2 case? And oh no, my CE case. He's like, me? I said, Ty, shut the fuck up and sign it already. He's like, why me? And I said, really? I was like, dude, just stop.
Scion is the next is the next team. You know what I
I
mean?
have said
They're
for
so
a
good.
while that I was like, they are constantly like right there. Like at London, they were like a game or two away from fucking pool play.
They're so good,
I was
dude.
like,
And
you
it's
guys are
so
right
criminal.
there, and they're like the second tenure team outside of FaZe, which is wild for an AM team to be. I'll get together that long because most AM teams swap every fucking event.
Yeah.
It's so
Mhm.
dumb. I don't get it how they're like, oh yeah, if we change half the roster, we're gonna be better next event.
Well, after Orlando, like we got reverse swept at Orlando, unfortunately. I don't know if you were there for that or not.
I
But
know
we
I
were
was
like,
there
do we want to?
for Saturday and Sunday. I wasn't there
Yeah,
for
I
Friday.
couldn't remember
Yeah,
if you were
yeah, I was.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there. Yeah,
Well, our team got reverse swept at Orlando, and like after we talked, we were like, do we want to stick for Atlanta or do we want to like split or like what do we want to do? And I was like, we're not splitting. Like
yeah. I think
we
splitting is
practiced for like
stupid.
3 weeks, you
Yeah,
know?
I think splitting
I'm like,
is
we're not
so
splitting.
dumb. Yeah, it's why I think some teams, it's like no matter what, it's like, bro, just stick together to a point. Like, because so
Yeah.
many AM teams are just like, ooh, I gotta try to progress my career, and it's like, why not just try to actually progress all 4 of you at the same time?
Like I follow a lot of AMs on Twitter. Like not like all of
Say,
them
I
obviously, but like some
follow,
of like the big ones.
yeah, I follow a bunch.
And the amount of times that I see them say like free agent for this or like when the opens are
Dude,
going, like they'll say they're a free agent for like every different one, and I'm like, you're not
dude,
gonna
it
go
was
anywhere.
wild. It was like not too long ago. All of a sudden, it was just like, what was it? It was like, I think it was Reversal Perfect. They played with fucking like Yaxon at one point, and then it was like the next day he's like, "Yep, free agent," and I think he's back on the team. I was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
I didn't know who Yaxon was. This is funny. Okay. I played Rumble Pit like religiously for like 3 weeks because I wanted to get Hero, and I still haven't got it.
I still haven't got it either.
Um,
I'm
I'm
like,
like really
I'm like
close.
real close to Onyx, to like starting that. That's when the
I'm like
fucking
three
pain.
quarters through
That's
Onyx.
like when the
Yeah.
pain starts. When I might just hop into like fucking like Fiesta or like all the other fucking high XP modes.
But he's like a Rumble Pit grinder, Yaxon, and like I would match him like all the time, and we would always be like first and second, first and second, first and second, like flipping depending on the
Yeah,
game mode or whatever happened. And I'm like, who is this guy? Like he was like that good. I was like, I've never heard of him before. And then like the next day, like I watched the open after we got
And he's just
eliminated, and
cooking.
he like took out complexity or
Yeah,
something. And
he's
I'm
like
like,
fucking cooking. Yeah.
okay, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, teabagging Ryan noob on stream. I'm like, go off,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know who
Yeah.
you are.
I had a placement match. It was not this past reset, but the reset before. It was my first. I was like, I just got home from work or something. I was like, all right, time to rank. And the first game, I checked the list, and I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Does that say Gunny? I was like, I don't belong in this lobby. And I think I killed him once. All game.
Yeah.
I got spawn trapped by him. It was like he had like 38 kills. Everyone else on his team had like 4. And we got like spawn trapped by and like C tower on like life fire the whole fucking game. I was like, yep, I'm good.
This most recent reset, me and Silver Fox were duoing, like to do our placements. And the
Yeah.
first, before we even queued the first game, I was like, how much do you want to bet when we match a pro? And he said, we're not going to match a pro. And the first game, we matched Hunter JJX, Gunplexion, and one other person on
That's a
all on the same team
that's
on
a
Aquarius flag.
That's a
And I was like,
wild team. That's
yeah.
fucking crazy. And Hunter doesn't even like compete like that anymore.
No, he doesn't anymore. I'm like,
No, he doesn't even compete like that.
stop killing me. You know what I mean?
Bro, at least I found out at Orlando I can at least if it's LAN, I can somewhat stick with like Onyx players. I can somewhat stick with them. Cuz I was doing LAN matches. I did a few games. It was like Blaine's and his team. And I was like, I'm doing all right. And I was like, Nick, how bad did I do? He goes, you're not bad. I was like, for like a Platinum 6? He's like, no. I was like, wow. It's like, shit. I was like, fuck. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go home and get absolutely shit on. I was like, yeah, after this, I'm going to go home and play online and get absolutely fucking dogged. Dude.
I mean, I think I played horrible at Orlando personally. Like, just looking back at it, it felt so weird, like, to play on LAN because I'm so used to online. Like,
yeah,
it
like
felt
that...
better, I could tell, but also I was like, this is strange.
Was that, like, your first time playing, like, really on LAN?
Yeah, that was my first time ever on LAN.
That was my first time playing LAN as well, playing those few just, like, random 8 games.
Well, I was, like, playing in the free-for-all, like, and I think I played Complexion, like, 3 out of my 4 matches or something, and, like, every time I got in a gunfight with him, I was like, whoa, I'm, like, in this, you know what I mean? I'm not, like, getting jiggle peeked and BS'd every 2 seconds, like...
Bro, it felt fantastic to play those few games. I was like, holy shit, this game feels great. Well, because I almost had to sub in for Mini Berserker's team.
Yeah.
And I get there, and he's like, and they're like, his teammates might not show up. Would you want to sub for him? And I was like, I don't have my controller. I don't have anything with me. They're like, were you not planning on competing? I said, I was just here to fucking vibe. And fucking just shoot the shit with people.
To go to LAN and not bring a controller. That's wild.
I brought mine the next day, though. I did bring mine the next day, and I got there real early to fucking get my spot. Because I was like, I'm playing fucking on these fucking computers. Because at the time, I had like a 1650 in mine. And I'm like, oh my God, 3090s? I'm like, oh, 244?
I was...
Oh, no, it was like 300 frames. I'm like, oh.
I was so surprised, like, how much better they were than mine. Because, like, I have a 3060 Ti and it said 3090s. And I was like, oh, it'll, like, be similar. And then we got there, and they're cranking out, like, 60 more frames than mine, like, on every map. And I'm like...
Yeah, I got mine locked at like 120 because I have a 1660 Ti.
Yeah.
I fucking snagged that bitch for $60.
Yo, that's actually a deal.
I was like,
Manny plays on like a 1080.
On like it was like,
or sorry, Silver Fox plays on like a 1080 or something.
He still plays on a 1080?
Or like a 1650, some like old card, I forget.
There's no way that man's playing on a
Dude,
might have to give him shit for
LAN.
Am I have to give him shit for playing on that? Okay,
yes, and then my teammate Dramora plays on Wi-Fi, so like...
I play on Wi-Fi right now, though, too, but...
Okay, well, you're weird for that, but...
Well, it would be a really long-ass Ethernet cable.
That's what Dramora is saying to me. He's like,
I know
dude, Wi-Fi works fine. I'm like, you're stupid.
We're moving relatively soon, And my mom's just like, you know what? We're just gonna put the router in your fucking room. I'm like,
Let's go.
let's go. Ethernet plugged into everything. Can't
Onyx immediately.
fucking. No, if that's just all it took me, I would have been like, I would have fucking moved my desk out in the fucking living room by now. Shit.
Oh my god.
I would have fucking done that already. Cause
I
I played on
cannot play on
Xbox.
Wi-Fi.
I originally
I
played
get
on
packet loss
Xbox.
every game. Yeah,
I
same.
don't get packet loss every game, but it's definitely like some days it feels fucking great, and then some days I'm like,
I
might just
really
go
don't
out.
understand Halo servers at all.
Dude, even like MCC servers when it came out were were a fucking disaster as well. I just don't get why servers are so ass. And then I go play like a fucking indie title that's maybe like 5 guys. It runs perfectly fine. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Splitgate, you know what I mean? Literally Splitgate.
Splitgate was, what was it? Like their dev team now is like, it's like 50 people or something, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I hop on that game and I'm like,
I
wow, it works.
I remember
Crazy.
when Splitgate came out. This was like, what was it? It was like
2019.
I think it
Or
might have
was
been.
it before that?
It was like earlier, but I remember when like everyone was like, "Oh, this new game is Splitgate." I'm like, "This game ain't new. I played this game like 3 years ago." It's like, "What
Yeah,
do you
they
mean this
released
game?"
betas for it.
Yeah, and it was on like the Steam page for like years, and you could play it, and it had like a decent following then, and then it like officially released, and everyone fucking lost their shit over it.
Didn't they like completely overhaul like character models and like the way it looked and stuff though?
The game like the design of the game didn't change, but like they like updated textures and everything, and
Mm,
like the game looked better. Trying to fucking watch pros play that game,
I'm lost.
it's a clusterfuck. I'm like, I don't know how fucking Wutom's just like, oh, I just launched across the map. I'm like, that ain't it, Chief. I can't do that.
I like tried to learn it, like to do like the portal thing, but I mean I play on controller and I was like,
I
I'm
played
going back
on.
to Halo.
I
Bring me
played
my
on.
curb slides back, you know what I mean?
What's weird is that I played that with keyboard and mouse, and I just couldn't, no matter what, figure out the portals. I'm just like, you know what? I'm playing this like any old arena shooter. Fuck all the other bullshit. I'm just shooting people. And I did
That's
fine.
what I did.
And I was just like, yep, I don't give a fuck about your portals.
Yeah, I got diamond without using portals like at all. So
Yeah, it didn't seem real hard. I know, like, I'm taking probably a break from Infinite when Stormgate comes out, because I'm a big RTS fan. And I think that's gonna be like my like palate cleanser. Try to learn
for me
something.
that's Sea of Thieves and Minecraft Dungeons right now. I like play Halo Infinite and then I'll like to not hate my life, I'll play Sea of Thieves with my friends. I'm like,
Lately, mine's been I'll play some Infinite, then I'll play like Mountain Blade 2, or I'll play like Stellaris, just as like palate cleansers. I'm like, I just something that's not an FPS.
like need it after this
Or
game, it feels like.
or I started doing a on stream an Insanity trilogy playthrough of Mass Effect games because I hate my life. It's like playing it. That's basically the Mass Effect equivalent of playing all the Halos on Lasso.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because I fucking hate myself. It's so far it's not been awful, but I definitely know when I get to another like level or two, it's gonna fucking crank up, and I'm gonna want to hate myself.
When the Infinite campaign dropped, my friend was like, who introduced me to Halo. Um, I thought at that point he was better than I was, and he was like, "Dude, come on, let's get the Halo Infinite Lasso achievement." And I was like, "Okay." And then we went to play it, and then Halo Infinite is like the easiest lasso, and we couldn't beat the first level. And I
Well,
was like, "Can we
it's
please
not
not do
difficult
that?"
if you have the tank gun. When they still
Yeah,
when
we
you're still
got
able
that.
when you're still able to get that. I think they patched that out, and everyone's like, it's so fun though. Just go boom, everyone's dead. That's what made Lasso easy, was tank gun.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've not
Also, the
attempted.
infinite ammo skull.
Yeah, I know it's like you use like it's like the breacher BR and like the tank gun, and it's supposed to be not as difficult, but I
Yeah,
was like, fuck that. Yeah, Because I know my
No, we
friend,
didn't know about the tank
yeah,
gun,
me and
and
my
we
friends were like, yeah, let's do reach on lasso, and I was like, oh fuck me. All right, I was like, time to put a piece of tape on the center of my fucking monitor. All
oh my
right,
god,
I was like, this is gonna suck. Because I attempted at one point H2 lasso, which is maybe the hardest fucking game ever. Halo 2 in general isn't even an easy game. On last,
me and that friend recently went back and played Lasso, and we barely beat Cairo, and we're like, we're not
it's
doing this.
it's a pain in the ass. It's horrible. Jackal snipers alone make me want to fucking not play that at times.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
painful.
dude, it's rough, man. I don't know how people are like, oh, this is so fucking fun. I'm like, I want to fucking kill myself right now.
No, yeah,
I just can't. Yeah, I got through like half of Cairo and I said, you know what? I'm putting the controller down. I can't with this right now.
oh my gosh, it was so painful. And after it took us like 2 or 3 hours or something. And
Yeah.
after that, he was like, "Want to do the next one?" I was like, "You're insane."
I think
Like,
me
no.
I think me and my friends got it was pretty much through for Reach Winter Contingency. We got like pretty much done with it, and I think we wedged like the Jeep in one of the buildings by accident. Like it got like stuck like in like the fucking car lift sideways, and we couldn't fucking get it unstuck, and we like soft locked the game, and I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I'm good.
So annoying.
Dude, I at some point I am gonna get the Lasso Master achievement in MCC
Good luck.
because I
Wish you
just
the
want
best
to
of luck with
because I
that.
know it's not a because I remember at one point there was like I think it was like 50 people in the world had it or something. It was like a very small number of people. I know more people have it now, but it's yeah.
I mean, I'm the kind of person if I go for an achievement, it's because of the gamer score, and at that point, it's like, or like just because it's like a cool achievement, you know?
That's more of like it's a cool achievement. Just say, hey, I got Lasso Master. I beat 1 through 4 Lasso.
Yeah. But also, like, I'm trying to compete in this game, and then dedicating
Yeah,
enough time to try and get that achievement or like an achievement like
yeah,
that is just like,
yeah. I don't think I'll really be good enough in Infinite, maybe to fucking really compete like that. Like I've competed with like some friends in like the opens and stuff. I did try for Why Not's 4v4 tournament. I did
he
try to
has a
like
4v4?
yeah, he
Or he did
had
a
one.
4v4?
Yeah, he did one the other day. It was
Oh.
Friday, and
Hmm.
I was like, I kind of want to like try to assemble like a fucking god squad. I think it'd be the funniest thing ever. All of a sudden, he's looking through
Like
the
you
list,
roll
and
in
it's
with like
me.
Lucid and like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Like hitting
yeah,
up
yeah,
like
because I
normal
asked,
like, "Hey,
yeah, because I asked fucking
give me
like,
200 bucks."
no, because I asked Dev. I was like, hey, you want to like try to assemble like a god squad for this fucking tournament? And he's like,
Like dark matter, you mean?
yeah, yeah. I asked him. He's like, maybe. He goes, if not, he goes, if you're competing though, I'll watch. And I was like, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I should have fucking asked you guys. It'd have been
He's not with it.
because I would have.
We would not
Well,
be a god squad for that, but
well,
I'm
I
glad
don't
that
know.
you
We did play Glowsy in them like first round, and I was like, why are we playing top 200 players? Fucking first round. This is
me
horrible.
me and my friend, who's not on our team, MLG Stuffy, you might have seen him or heard of him
I think so.
around. He's
Yeah.
really good. But we decided we were gonna play in one of the 2v2s, and we played Obnoxious and Male Main in our first round. And after that, we were like,
That's rough. Oh no, and then
and the thing is, Obnoxious went freaking AFK to go eat a burger or something in the middle of our game too, and
that's
they still beat us
disrespect.
by like
Nah,
7.
I
And I
take
was like,
mad
okay.
disrespect. I would be disrespect.
I'm like, obnoxious is obnoxious. Like, good to know. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
What was it? Yeah, we played them because I just listed myself as free agent since I didn't have a team, so it put me with other players that listed as free agent, and we're all like in platinum. Like I was like platinum 6, diamond 1, and they're like low platinum. I'm like, we're gonna get fucking cooked.
That
And then our
tournament that
losers, dude. And then our losers bracket, we played like Blood Rainer and her friends. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is why. I was like, I can't with this.
That's why those seeding like
We did
tournaments with like without seeding are so weird.
we did better against Blood Raina's squad a little than Glowsy because I'm like, we're playing
Well, I
top
would hope so.
Yeah, but even then, she fucking cracked as fuck. Her and her friends are
Yeah.
absolutely disgusting at that game. Like, I went to her stream after. I was like, you absolutely just fucking cooked us for like 10 minutes. She goes, GG. I was like, what the fuck? It's just like a casual
Yeah.
round. I was like, the fuck?
We match them in matchmaking, and when we do, we're like, oh, again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I don't know how. Because I matched in a game not too long ago with Mitt Blitz's girlfriend.
oh, Grenade Queen?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, fucking dominating the lobby. And I'm like, you're playing on like 100. No, it's like 250 ping. I'm like, how the fuck are you playing this game right now? I'm playing at like 60 and my game is like having a stroke. I'm like,
I swear their Wi-Fi is just like better. Like, I'm watching Mint, and like he has on like a 2 second delay, but everything registers, you know?
I know he plays on a VPN to get games, but it's
Yeah,
like
he plays on like Seattle servers.
the fact that he has like 6 accounts Hero is fucking crazy.
He does?
He's got like 6 accounts at Hero, and I'm like, bro, go outside, play something, bro, do something, bro. You have like 6
I mean, is that
accounts at
his
Hero.
job? Like,
Yeah.
does he do full-time content? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, he's done
at
full-time
least
content
that's a
for
little better.
years. Yeah, he's done full-time content for years, but it's like, holy shit, bro, you have 6 accounts. It's fucking crazy. It's like,
Yeah,
all right.
I don't know.
To be fair, he also probably plays like 10 hours a day, if not more, and he just hits record and just fucking goes.
Yeah,
I was like, I can't.
that's wild.
His games, though, are, I don't know, because a lot of people have said that
They're
his games
unreal.
He said his game. I know some people have said that his games are a little
Like rigged or something?
rigged because
Or
it will be like he'll have like 67 kills and everyone else has like 3.
I remember I matched him once, like against him, and then I crashed, and I was so mad.
Because the game was
Like I
probably
matched
trying to
him in
fucking
Husky Raid.
fix everyone's connection because his is at 250. That makes me like,
Yeah.
dude, which is it's like how the fuck does Scoob play on our servers and cook as well? Like how does anyone
yeah.
on fucking Mindfree function when they fucking get games?
Did you see the screenshot of the open bracket for Australia, and it was 4 teams?
Dude, it's yeah,
Why would you
ANZ's
put that in your
ANZ's
age?
like
All
4
the next
teams.
ones?
Latinum is like it's like 8 teams or something. Europe is at least like a full like 16, even though realistically it's Into the Breach and Quadrant. And I guess Botan is
Yeah.
they made pool play, I'm pretty sure.
I think that was because Quadrant had to
Quadrant
have a sub,
already
or ITV had
so,
to
so
have a
like they
sub or
had to
something.
already put a team in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then US, I have a higher chance of fucking making the lotto fucking numbers pop up in my hands than getting on a fucking team. Like I've thought about like
Tough.
doing HRL, but I also don't right now because like I said, I'm moving soon and I don't want to all of a sudden it be like, oh, I can't fucking play today and we gotta forfeit the fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I know
HRL, I used to play HRL.
Yeah, I've thought about it. It's like it's just more of I should just bite the bullet and just do it. But I also want to do it with like
It's
a
fun.
group of
It's
people
fun.
that I fucking know and then we can just play the game together. Like I know how to like spawns and all that stuff like to a point.
Mhm.
It's more of like when I play with fucking like just normal matchmaking games. Everyone's like it's like, "Oh, we have A and B," and then they fucking dart to C and it's like if we just don't move, they spawn C and they sit there all game.
That's an issue at every level, so
I'm like, stop. They spawn one spot. Or it's like in Flag on Aqua. If you're pushing their base, they're going to spawn Fridge. Because the game has to put them somewhere.
it blows my mind
I'm
how
like,
little
bro,
people
it's not
know.
hard.
Like,
Like, it's not difficult. And like, yeah, I'll do it at times. But it's also like, if I'm going for the flag, though, then I do it. I'm not just going into their base to sit there to try to get kills. I'm going for the flag. just like, oh my god, it's not difficult.
No, it
It's
doesn't
why
make any sense to
it's
me.
why I honestly I'm like, if I can't get good enough to compete, I was like, I'll fucking coach. It's pretty much fucking, it's not rocket science.
I mean, if you were going to Atlanta, I would say you want to coach us because we don't have one. So, yeah, our coach backed out like right after Orlando.
Did
It
you
was unfortunate.
already? Oh yeah, I'm like, you guys already did your team pass.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to put a coach on there.
I don't know if
I
you
don't. I
do.
was the one who did
Because I
it.
know we made the joke that me and my friends were going to buy a team pass for one event and just have my friend who doesn't know nothing about Halo be the coach. And I'm technically the coach since I know everything about it.
That's fun.
But let me get back to you. I might try to pull some strings.
I mean, that'd be sick. You know what I mean?
I might try to pull some strings. Let me see what I can do.
That'd be sick.
I'll have to
Yeah, be in
yeah.
touch with Silva Fox too, so
Yeah.
that I'm not the only one in the loop.
Yeah, I might try to see what I can do. But I don't know. I ain't whipping out no fucking hourglass sand and
Yeah,
fucking
you
pen and
don't.
pat. I'm not. I'm just gonna look
That
at the screen and go, "Hey, sniper's up in 10." I'm just gonna do that.
I saw
I
that tweet.
am not, dude. That tweet blew my mind. I
Oh
was
my
like, "There's
gosh, I
no
was
fucking way."
like I had a physical reaction. I was just
I was like, "Really?
like why? Like
Why? Yeah,
really we're
why?
doing this right
Why?"
now?
I forget
Like
who it was. I think it was
great, now the
Ash.
pro
Yeah,
teams can't look at the 10-second delay on stream. Like,
I think it was
and no one's
at.
doing
I
that.
think it was Ashes who made like the fucking tweet after, and he was like, "Ooh, can't wait to use these," and it was like a line of fucking like fucking
Stopwatches or
sand
something.
timers, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, man, can't wait to whip these out on fucking main stage. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Like great, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get like the fucking controllers and stuff. Like if you're able to put in like macros and
Yeah.
stuff, but it's like a fucking stopwatch. Like a multi fucking timered stopwatch is fucking stupid that you can't use. I thought the whole
Yeah.
idea is that we're supposed to be that Halo esports is supposed to be different from all the other ones, which is just glorified scrim setup people.
It's
And
really
they're just like,
annoying.
I don't get it. It makes no fucking sense. Nothing in they do one thing good and then 10 things fucking bad.
It's the one step forward, two steps back. You know what
It
I
ain't
mean?
even 2 steps back. It's like 10 steps
It's like
back.
5 steps back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like they're like, they're like, we're moving our schedule for opens to Saturday and Sunday, and everyone's like, yeah, W, and then they're
Woo!
like,
We've been
can't
asking for
use
this for a
phones,
month.
best of three. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, can't use your phones. Can't fucking use this. Can't do that. We're not even really gonna tweet it out. We're gonna probably put it on a fucking Waypoint blog where no one's gonna read it.
Yeah.
Like Piggy's been fucking tweeting out everything because they don't. Like he's the one putting out like the fucking like he's got the Excel
The
sheet
free
of all
agent
the free
forms.
agent forms.
Yeah.
He's the one who like really tweeted that out. He's the one who's like, this controller's banned. This one's now banned. It's like, bro,
Piggy's the goat.
Piggy's
Piggy
fucking
is the
awesome.
goat for sure.
I'm trying to get him on. I DM'd him at one point. I'm hoping he fucking gets back. I should tell fucking Descendant to tell Collect to not be a bitch and look at his DMs. I'm like because I'm like, I know this man's on Twitter.
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
I know Collect's on Twitter. Fucking open it.
Like,
I know, what was it? I had an interaction with, it was King J not too long ago, because it was before that they really announced that like it was like Haynes like that roster they have now, and it was like I forget what it was, and it was like, oh, this person's looking for a team or whatever, and I added fucking King J, and he goes, I have a team. I was like, fuck, you could have said something. I was like, god damn it, bro, you could have fucking said something.
like, yeah, him and Rain. Like, I didn't even realize they had like stopped competing until
I
like I saw them on a
knew,
team again, and I
yeah,
was like,
I knew King J stopped for a little bit, but it was like he tried to like at the very beginning of this year, and it was a little sad because it was just like you could definitely tell he was teaming with people that were not at his level.
mm,
Like it would be him and it would just be like some like no disrespect, they're a lot better than me, but I was like definitely not at like the level that he's at. Like definitely like lower, and I was like,
It would be like me playing with King J, you know?
no, it would be like
They're
me
like-
playing with King J.
He's teaming with them? You couldn't find anyone better? Sorry.
Okay, there might have been like low Onyx, like low Onyx. Hey, I know I'm not great. I'm like okay. I know my own skill
I
level.
like
I'm
said
like
that, and I
okay.
was like, whoa. Not trying to insult anybody here, but yeah.
No, that's why I was like, they're definitely a lot better than me. But
Yeah.
I was like, I'm definitely. But yeah, they were probably like I think like low Onyx, and he's probably like what 2K,
2K.
2K probably.
Yeah.
At least he's not
I
like
mean,
Barcode who sits at like damn near 3K every fucking season.
the matchmaking grinders, like I don't get them. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
would
because I
so
know at
much
one
rather
point
play
it was
like a
like
scrim.
Barcode and Sparty were sitting at one point like at 3K, and I'm like, Jesus! It's like, bro. Well, that was also right before I think Sparty like fucking had his medical
SST
shit.
thing? Oh yeah, the
No,
medical
at
thing.
Arlington, yeah, it was like during that off season or something. They're like, yeah, you got the 3K. I'm like, Jesus,
Yeah, him and like its name played like matchmaking like
dude,
every day.
that man, he's doing something right now. I don't know what the fuck he's been. I used to watch him
Yeah,
all the
where
time.
is name, dude? Like I follow him on
I follow him on Twitter.
Twitch.
I follow him on Twitch. I follow him on Twitter. He occasionally, there was a clip of, there was something he like tweeted the other day. It was like a clip from years ago of something. And I was just like, holy shit. And everyone's like, where the fuck did you go? He's probably just taking a break.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
he was good.
he's fucking, I'm more surprised he didn't like fucking have some sort of like medical issue like Sparty, because like the man did it was like a 48-hour stream or something. He like
What?
played ranked for like 2 days straight. Went to bed, woke up, started streaming again, and I went back into his chat. I said, dude, do you fucking sleep? He goes, I did. I said, you just streamed for 2 days. It's like, what?
I
How
will
the?
never understand.
I was like, I like Halo. I'm even taking a break after. I was like, I'm taking a full, at least entire day
Yeah.
for hopping back into a match. I'm like, I can't do that shit. Even now,
I mean, I like
if I get 10
I like
games, dude, it's like my limit.
yeah, I like wake up and I like get on Halo. My brother's like, "Bro, you have no life." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? I play this game for like 5 hours a day. Like it's not even that much."
Dude, like, I got home maybe like 4 o'clock. I played 3 games. I took a shower. I ate dinner. And probably after this recording, I'm probably going to bed. It's like, I played like maybe I'll play like 1 game. It's like, I
Yeah.
played like 3 games today, maybe 4 games. Like, I'm close to like 2K games played. I'm like, okay. It's not like where I was like
Yeah.
in Reach, where I played like 40 days.
What?
Uh-huh. I played a lot of, which is funny because I don't think Reach is anything amazing.
I was gonna say Reach is like kind of mid, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I was never like, I was always like, Reach is, I think, like, because I just did a lot of Arena and the MLG playlist. But it was, because, like, Arena was, like, kind of its ranked, because it would put you with people that you played with, like, the day before, if they were on. And it was kind of interesting how, like, they tried to have it towards, like, you
it's
play
weird,
with
yeah.
similar people, or, like, people just at, like, your skill level. And you'd be like, here's, like, your set games for the day. I think it was, like, your set games for the day, and you'd get ranked for that, and then it would adjust it depending on how. It was really interesting. It was a little probably complex, but they tried to do something different.
Yeah, that sounds like this is gonna be a. I mean, it might not be obscure. This is gonna be a weird reference. It sounds like Legends League from like Clash of Clans. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you know how that works or not, but
No, I haven't played Clash in years.
well, I mean,
I think
I'm somewhat of a grinder.
I
Not to sound
used
weird,
I
but
used to play a lot of Clash.
Yeah, but like the highest league, like you just like play 8 games a day and then you get attacked 8 times. And so like however many trophies you win or lose like from getting attacked or however many you win from like attacking is like your plus or minus for the day.
Okay, yeah, it was a lot for Reach. And then
Yeah.
H4, that game was too easy.
Too easy.
H4 is not hard.
I played like half of the campaign and I got bored, so
It's a
I
good
haven't played
campaign.
any multiplayer.
Multiplayer, I remember getting it as it's like an early birthday gift. It was like right when it came out, and I was like, fuck yeah. First game on. Just I'm fucking taking heads off. I'm like,
I think I know what you mean. I think that I accidentally left it in like the MCC playlist and I got like a Team Snipers game on like Halo 4
it's not hard.
on like yeah, and I
It's
got like
really not a
30
hard
and
game.
6 or something and I'm
Yeah,
like
I was like, what the fuck is this game? I'm like, this is not hard. And I'm like, I now see why the pro scene for this game was very
not
dead. Very dead. It was funny because like Formal did like a few events for it, and he's like, "Fuck this, I'm done." It was like
and
it would be like in like the COD off season, he'd hop on to like one of the fucking tourneys and be like, "I'm good, all right, I'm done, next." It's like, what the fuck, dude?
was that like the one with the huge like 1v1 tournament versus where it ended up with like Pistola versus Ace or something?
I think so. I
Like where like
remember
everybody could play.
I remember like early H4 tourneys. There was only like a few like big lands. There was like maybe like 3. It was like back when like still like Puckett was like real connected to Halo for MLG and everything. And I remember seeing like really young, it's like really young Frosty. I think it was like they
Like
had
a
like a few of like
14-year-old.
I think they was like they had like the because they had a few of like the like big matchmaking people, including like the pros. And I think because I know Frosty was like his first stuff was like H2 like early H2A H5. Just wild to think that he's made so much just off of well he did play COD but
Wait, Frosty played COD?
yeah he played COD for a little bit during like I think it was like
Yeah,
Cold War and
I
stuff.
didn't know
It
that.
was like during the dead like the downtime between like H5 and
Oh, and
Infinite.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have another one of those here in a minute. Yay.
Yeah, as they said, the possibly next one is like 2026.
I mean, at least if they do a year 4, at least it won't be like 5 years, like how it was with, or like 3 years, like how it was with.
Personally, this might sound weird. If they do like another year of stuff, fuck Infinite. Go back to the old games. Do like, you know what? Year 4, it's all H2 or all H3 or just pick an old Halo and just be like, "You know what? Fuck it. That's what we're doing next year." Just do like what they're doing now. Just have it be an old Halo again. Just like do like a throwback year. I think
I would
that
be
would be
down for that.
fun as fuck.
Yeah, I'll be down for that unless they like, yeah, if they want to do another year of competitive Infinite, they need to like overhaul maps and stuff. Like we
I
haven't had an oddball new ranked oddball map since launch. Like
mhm.
that's unacceptable.
They said
Like
that
what?
there's supposed to be I think at least one more big update for Infinite. It's supposed to overhaul
Yeah,
some
with like the
stuff.
Sanctuary remake.
No, like there's supposed to be just like one for like an all big update, and then I know for ranked is supposed to get Kali, and I think
Coliseum.
there's the sanctuary might be added. I know Kali's supposed to be definitely added,
Is that
and
another dual sniper map? I didn't play Halo 5 that much to like know.
well
Yeah,
it's
let's
an H2
go.
map. Well, sanctuary is an H2 map,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Sanctuary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember H5 dropped with fucking no dual sniper maps, and now every single fucking map in the game is dual sniper. I can't. I'm sick of it.
I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
Also, put more fucking power weapons on the map. Swap out some of them. Do something. Put rocket. You know what? Fuck it. Bring back sword. I don't care if pros don't like it. I want to fucking use sword at point.
As long as there's a repulse, I'm okay with sword. That's been my
Yeah,
policy.
there you go. Like, there you go. Or you know what? Put the fucking, I would say the Ravager, but it's fucking dog shit.
No, I want to try it. I want to see how it is in ranked. Like if you can hit your
Yeah,
shots with it
well,
and has
because
the area denial thing, would it be cool?
I forget who was talking about it. They're like, yeah, you could use it kind of like
Like in
Molotovs
King of
from
the Hill.
CS, like how you can like
Yeah.
use it to like cut off parts of the map. I was like, that would be fucking cool. Or it's like, hey, there's like the hill, say like Solitude, like the first hill's bottom mid.
Bottom mid.
You could
Okay.
shoot it right into the hill and stop them from going on it.
You
Or
could
say you could
actually
shoot
on
it at like
Solitude.
or like say you could shoot it towards like truck, and then that it locks off that whole spot.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could be fun. I mean, I think of like Recharge where there's like the batteries hill where like they just hide behind the batteries, like just shoot it into that hill and then
yeah.
throw nade. Like,
There's so much stuff that they could do. I, I'm, I just want original maps. I'm tired of remakes.
yes, dude.
I didn't want to play Rig. I was like, I'm done with fucking Rig.
That map interference rig, whatever you want to freaking
Yeah.
call it, is the bane of my existence.
It's stupid that they have all the other game modes for Rig, but yet the only one that's played in HCS rotation is Strongholds.
I can
Hill
confidently say that's the
placements,
worst weird map
dog
in this
shit.
game.
Hill placements, dog shit.
Yes, for
Hill
sure.
2
Like, why is
is
there a
in
hill?
bumfuck nowhere. It's just right in the middle by Snipe Tower. And I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Horrible. I'm like, why is it there? I don't
And the one around
understand.
the pillar in basement, like, why? You know what I mean?
Like,
Like, put it in carbine.
Or, yeah, you could have had it on forklift. Like, just move it 2 feet.
2 feet back,
Two
yeah.
fucking
Like,
feet back. 2 feet back. But then I guess it'd be too close. But they could have just reworked the first hill to be forklift. Second one be Snipe Tower. Third one be
the only hill I
BR.
don't mind is the one in, yeah, I don't mind that
yeah,
one
like
below,
they could have
like,
moved it
tower,
BR,
like,
and then
bunker.
maybe they could have had the because each map has 4 hills. The fourth one could be
Top snipe,
yeah, like top tower. Well, no, that
or
would
like
be
bottom snipe.
no,
I don't know.
no, not snipe, because that would already be a hill.
Tower. You're saying tower?
Yeah, you know how like right next to BR there's the tower that's right there. There's
I
the
mean, it
top and
might
the
be better
bottom.
if you put it on like thrust. You know what I mean? Like right there by short hall, you could put it there.
Yeah, put it in like the little hallway.
Hmm.
Done. There you go. Moved them around. But nope, we get fucking LR. We get fucking bumfuck nowhere. And fucking whatever the hell they decide to do. It's so stupid. And I know for Sanctuary they're gonna fucking move everything around if they add it. They're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have no hill in the center map where Rocket Spawn is or where Sword is. It's gonna be like, what's the fucking point of having the middle map? Yeah, they're gonna fucking do something like that. Oh, and Carbine. I guess now what's replacing Carbine? Because there was always 2 Carbines on Sanctuary. It would be what? BRs? BR or Mando, I guess? Well, no, BRs always spawn in base. So yeah, it would have to be Mando, I guess.
Mando, yeah.
This is why they just need more guns. Bring back the Carbine.
Yeah, like they added that commando weapon model. Literally, you cut the mag off of that, and you have the plasma carbine. Like, just bring
It
that
looks
back.
like
you have the model for it.
but they made it like look like the Pulse Carbine from Infinite, like from that. But it's like everyone's like, why is the armor look Jackal themed if it's supposed to be elite themed, and why they could have just made this a gun. They could have made it to where it looks like the Commando, but maybe it shoots like the Carbine. It's a semi-auto, or even say it's just a burst, or just I don't know, add the SMG like how it's been in almost every single game.
Or even like that BR model, I think it was. That's like the banished
The Brute
version.
one, dude.
Yeah, that would be sick. Like a Brute one.
Dude. It looks like the fucking Lancer from Gears. Like the Retro Lancer? Oh my. Oh, that might have to change at some point.
Probably.
Dude,
Jamora's been playing it.
10 out of 10,
Again.
bro. Gears is... I
fun.
got Gears 5 on PC just to fucking play it again. It was like $6, and I was like, done. Fucking playing this shit. Dude. but like, dude, they have all the weapon models. It's like they could fucking do something. I do have to say I am using the new rocket model. It's kind of stupid though. It looks goofy as fuck with like the fins on it. It's a little goofy.
My thing is, why are there models for power weapons that you like never use? Like at the sniper, like kind of makes sense,
The
but like why is there
Hydra.
a model for
The fucking Hydra.
like you know what I mean?
When
Like
was the
why is
last
there a fish model for the Hydra?
I don't pick up the fucking Hydra. When I play other
It's
game
so
modes, I
bad.
still
It's
don't pick
so
it up.
horrible.
It's always actually H5. It was pretty decent at launch, but like outside of that, it's always been ass. But it's like everyone wants the Saw to come back from H4 and 5.
That would be fun.
That'd be
Like
awesome.
like bring the saw back. That'd be
Bring
sick.
the Saw.
Like
Bring
put it
back
on
the
a red rack.
SMG. Yeah, bring back the SMG. Or have it say like instead of some maps having like say like rocket for pit, make it the Saw. Or
That would solve a lot of problems with Pit, to be honest.
Or hey, on streets, novel concept. Nobody likes the fucking bulldog because it's
Annoying.
the most easiest fucking gun to use. Oh hey, yoink. Here's Saw. Yoink. Here's literally any other gun. The map's better. Like I wouldn't be surprised because I know a lot of the pros have talked about it. GAing the bulldog at Atlanta.
I'd be
like,
down. Please.
it's probably gonna happen. Everyone's like, fuck that. I ain't using it.
I mean, it's just like
It's too easy.
it's so annoying because we'll get the bulldog like when we're playing a scrim, and literally the person with the bulldog has to be like we have to move the entire map around just so that we can put the bulldog in a good place. Otherwise, it's freaking like useless. Where it spawns, we're like, okay, we have to like shuttle this person over to B so we can flip and like actually put it somewhere where it's good. Or like if we don't do that, then they get it and then we just get railed, and it's like so annoying because it's so easy.
And it's just also not rewarding really to use. It's like you
No.
don't feel like, oh, I just fucking got a triple kill with it. It's just like I just went boom melee, boom melee, boom melee. Oh wow.
Yay,
It's
over.
like,
Like, yeah.
ooh, that was so fun. But when it's like I get fucking no scopes, I'm like fucking losing my shit. Like I got one today and I was like, ooh.
Ooh, I'm kind of nasty.
I'm like, ooh, I got 2 in a row? Oh, I'm fucking, that's it. It's over. Oh yeah, I'm like, fuck yeah. This shit's done.
I'm coming for you, Lucid.
Lucid ain't got shit on me. I'm like, you know what, Stellar? It's over for you. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm taking your spot now.
I got it.
Yep.
I got it. And also it's so much dopamine. I mean, this is really only like when you're playing with like an actual team. But like when you pick up the sniper like randomly or whatever and you hit like a bunch of shots with it and the next one comes up and then someone drops it for you.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah. That's it right there.
Dude, fuck. It makes me want to fucking compete. I just don't. I'm just not at that level. But to be fair, like I said, if there's fucking free agents that are getting picked up by decent teams that are mid-diamond, fuck it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I
Throw
probably
yourself in the ring.
I would say I probably got 0 points when I did some of the. I think I did 2 of the opens with some friends. We got.
I don't think you can get 0. I think the minimum you can get is like 80 or something.
I think okay. Then at some point, I had 80. Someone's not picking.
There we go.
I'm not like Monster where I'm getting picked up just because to make a pool play spot.
I think that we have like as a team 2K, so we're like a 37th seed or something.
Which isn't horrible.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
I'm not like mad at it.
No,
yeah.
It's not horrible.
I mean, they're talking about like how Optic is like the most consistent team, like where they're getting like second every time. We've gotten top 48 every single event we've played.
Hey, that's pretty fucking.
I mean, the online ones, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. We've won that one series, and then we get destroyed by like Reversal Perfy. So,
dude, I can't wait for my predictions to all be wrong, because I did my or at least a video. It was like a supplemental episode last week where I was like, I'll do like the top 12 for Atlanta, and I can already, because there are just some teams I had no fucking clue where to place. Like Native, I got no fucking clue where to put them. Exactly. Like C9, no fucking clue where to put them. Some games they look
So
fantastic. Some
random.
games they
Yeah.
they look like ass.
Hey,
Or
one thing you
or
can
like
rely on:
Pure, no
streamers.
clue. Well, like Pure,
Top 40.
Pure I put top 8, and I put in parentheses if Druck plays. And I was
Yeah,
like, if
that's a
Druck plays,
caveat.
if
Yeah,
Druck plays, top 8. If Druck
they
doesn't
might
play,
get top 6 if Druck plays.
no fucking clue. I just put him at 8 because I'm like, I got no clue where to fucking put him. I know at some point someone's gonna give me shit. I put Sentinels at 5. I put Quadrant at 5.
That's their seed. I mean, I agree with you on Quadrant at 5, to be honest.
Well, yeah,
I
because I
think that
put
ITB is better. That's just like a on by the day thing. You don't think that Into the Breach is better than Quadrant?
no, God no. As much as I do like Jimbo and Mighty, it's no, they're not.
I mean,
I don't think they're there yet. When it comes to every single time that they play each other or scrim, Quadrant kind of just fucking beats them around.
didn't ITB win this most recent Open?
Because Quadrant didn't play the
Uh,
qualifier because they already
we
fucking.
did.
It was them and Botan were it.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I
Yeah.
still feel like that ITB might be a little
Oh
better.
well, yeah, because they showed that they can play pretty good. Because at Arlington they got 5th.
They got like yeah, they got like
But
6
I
or
also
yeah.
think Quadrant, because they were just got together, and that team
Yeah,
still
that's
didn't
always a
figure
factor.
anything out. And of course, everyone was still like, "Oh, you guys can't win without Legend," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Yeah, they fucking can."
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think I had. Actually, I could just pull it up. The fuck did I have Sentinels?
I would put them at 4th, personally.
Yeah, like how they got last place at their own fucking thing that they just set up.
There was only 4 teams in it though, right?
Yeah, dude. They're so fucking salty about Shopify being better than them.
Oh, Shopify. I forgot about Shopify.
Yeah. When did I have Sentinels? I put Sentinels at 6.
They didn't have Shopify in the Invitational?
No, with that little event they set up, no, they didn't.
No
That's
wonder our
why.
invite got lost in the mail. Like,
That's why I was like. That's why I was like, dude. You know, someone on Sentinels is like, fuck Shopify.
dude,
I have. What is
why
it?
were they not at that event? They're
I
better
don't.
than
I don't know why the top 8
Shopify,
teams weren't.
better than SSG. That's my controversial take.
You said Sentinel. Wait, what team? Shopify.
Shopify is better than SSG, and that's my controversial take.
Are you saying that because they
I mean,
got 3rd last event?
well, they got 3rd last event, but also they're just like consistent. You know, like SSG, I feel like is really hot or cold.
I still have SSG as the 3rd best team.
I think Optic is going to get 2nd, and I think FaZe takes this next one.
FaZe is fucking take. Yeah, it goes. Mine goes as it's FaZe, Optic, SSG, Shopify, Quadrant, Sentinels, Complexity, Pure, in quotation, if Druck is able to play. 9, I have C9. 10, I have Incognito. That's their name until they have an actual org. And then 11's Native, and then 12, I have Into the Breach. Because Into the Breach,
Into
I
the Breach
don't.
is for sure better than Native.
I
Well,
do
actually,
think
I haven't
that,
been watching.
but it's just weird to place them because they're so inconsistent. And then, well, like, I don't think APG and them can get 11 because of they're the first team for open bracket. So say like
Yeah, I think it's just
Pure.
9th or 12th.
So like I think if
So it's just
Pure has to play through open bracket, if Druck can't play, they automatically are like top. It's like top 10 or something. So it's like they technically can't even get that low. But it's like, yeah, like I don't have teams on here like Reversal Perfy could easily be top 12. Like there's a few teams that could be there. It's just I just did the top
I
12
mean, the
because I
thing
was.
that I'm waiting for, and I mean, I don't think it'll happen this event, but the thing that I'm waiting for is for
Oh, I don't
Scion
have.
to break into top 12.
Oh, the pool play, at least.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just
I mean,
realized I
I
left
don't think it'll
off.
happen this event.
Oh fuck, I left off King J's team. They're probably the pool play team. Ooh, as I
Maybe.
say that, I don't know. They're good, but they're
There's a
not
lot
like.
of good teams in pool play.
Yeah, like. Well, yeah, they're gonna have to play through Scion. They're gonna have to play through.
I think they beat Scion.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
they got to
I'm not
play
sure about that.
through Reversal Perfy. They have to play through even like decent teams like PU is pretty good.
Yeah,
Like Passion
Passion.
United's pretty fucking decent. Like they could easily take a
I
game or
think
two off of
when
them.
they lost, who left? Was it Atticus
Yeah,
and
Atticus retired.
there was one more that left, I thought, from Passion United.
Yeah.
Because they picked
Let
up Bejesus
yeah.
and someone else.
Oh fuck.
It's
Let me
Maddie, Bejesus.
this let me go to Twitter.
Clutch is their coach.
Yeah, let me go to Twitter. Okay. Passion Unite. Hold on. Let me just go to PD. Why is that this team like doesn't pop up? Hold on, let me go look up
Yeah, I can't like look people up on
veggie.
Twitter. It like
It's
doesn't
like
show them to me.
it's like being dumb right now.
I like tried to look up Gunplexion one time and like he just didn't show up and I'm like, why?
Uh their roster is Bigabaloo,
That's who they picked up.
Palpheus,
Outfits.
Bejesus, and yeah, Maddie, and
I've had
then
friends in the
Clutch.
AM scene say that I sound like Palpheus.
Mm,
I don't know what he sounds like, but
no clue either.
yeah. They like showed me a clip of his stream one time, but like it was like through Discord screen share
So
and
it's
I
like
couldn't
all
understand
compressed
anything.
and fucking yeah,
Yes, I was like, I don't hear anything.
yeah. I
But I
did.
don't know if you know who Chaozu and like D-Web are. They've retired recently, but they played for Apollo.
I They sound familiar.
Yeah, they they retired recently, from competing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know
But
for yeah, I know Kraken's thing that they put together is kind of fucking hard though.
that went hard. I like
That
watched
video is
that
hard as fuck,
this afternoon.
dude.
Yeah.
Gunny better do something. I might give him some shit if he does.
Oh my gosh. If he
I'm
doesn't,
gonna give Gunny some shit. That team's not bad.
no,
Like
it's
that
not. They
team's
have
good.
Purvu. Yeah.
They have Meanest,
Meanest isn't bad.
Kruvu, him, and
Who's their fourth? It's not Echo.
let me go to my page. I retweeted it. Laterness, who I did.
Leader Nest. That's who it was. Yeah.
I talked to him for like 10 seconds at LVT.
Mm.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
the Kraken team at LVT was what it was.
It was Gunny,
Gunny,
Leader Nest,
Miss
Spar.
Breaking Shot.
Was it Spar?
Was Breaking Shot? Was it Ispar?
I don't know. I know Breaking Shot was
I know
there
Breaking
randomly.
Shot. Yeah, dude, his fucking signature is I thought I had bad handwriting. Brother might need to sign some more shit. It's 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 a little rough.
Can I say something controversial about Breaking Shot?
Go right ahead. You can fucking say what you want.
People are high on Breaking Shot. He's not that good. That's what I. He's not that good.
I think he's good. I do like that an AM player finally got into an actual.
Yes, I like
But
that.
we'll see
I
how
saw that
long
he got on
he.
Complexity.
But we'll see how long he can handle the Ryan Noob system. I do want to like ask Huss how does he feel.
Huss is good. Huss is really good,
Huss
and
is
I feel like he needs
good.
to be on a better
It
team.
was just weird that because I really felt like Huss and Precision were a package because it didn't matter like where they played. They kind of were just a duo together. Like when they were on status quo, and then they just kept going from team to team. They always played together. It's just kind of weird that
Yeah.
that team is so odd though too. Like Rain's been
Was it
doing
Huss? Yeah,
it
Rain.
was well that complexity team before that they had all their stuff recent. What was it? It was Ryan, Descendant, Huss, and Precision.
That's a really strange team.
It was weird, and it's a bunch of fast paced players, and then Ryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like they would play so much better if they like swapped
And
Ryan.
Yeah, which I think is why they went out and got like
Rain.
Rain, and they kind of went back to like that old, almost E United roster.
Yeah, I mean, what you were saying earlier, like I feel like Ryan is like forcing them to play some like a way they're not comfortable with,
Yeah,
but
because
like they're so good that like they're still like able to compete with it. But I feel like if they like made a team that like played the way they
yeah,
wanted to, they would be so much better.
yeah, I genuinely do think if Sparty wasn't banned for the rest of the year, they still would have picked up Rain, and it just would have been 3/4 of that E United roster.
Complexity. Or yeah,
Yeah, that E United roster. It just would have been that, and then just Huss. Because I know,
they have
Precision.
King Nick. Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
would
I
be.
don't think him and Sparty still.
No, I'm not saying like pick him up. I'm thinking back to the old United roster
Yeah,
of who was
yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
It was, yeah, it was Ryan, Sparty, King Nick, and Rain. That team was good,
Yeah, it wasn't bad. They got,
dude.
like you said, they got like second and third, fourth.
If you wanna, watch something funny, was it Worlds 2018? It was one of the
Is
events
this when
2018.
Spartan's controller disconnected?
No, they it was Sparty played against Ryan's team. I'm trying to think. It was Ryan APG. Oh, fuck, why am I blanking? It was all on that roster. But it was like they did like a reverse sweep against Sparty, and they about like fought on stage. Like they got in each other's face. Like they were like literally like like they put their hands up like they were gonna fight. It was fucking awesome. And then it was just like a few years later, they're like, "Hey, so you want a team again?" What the fuck,
It's like what, dude?
dude? That might be the most toxic fucking duo ever. It does, dude. They're so toxic. They fucking constantly are like, "Fuck you, you're a bitch." Oh. So, you want to team up again? Like, Jesus
Want to lock
Christ.
in?
Yeah,
Try to
bro.
win?
What's yeah? You trying to win, bro? Oh no, I'm gonna mess with a computer. Yep, we're disqualified.
Dude, that was so stupid.
Dude,
I mean,
apparently, well, because I know Descendant got in trouble for his tweet that just said, what did he say? He was like, "Well," or something. Yeah, and he apparently got like a little in trouble for tweeting that. And I was like, "You got in trouble for tweeting that?" I was like, "That's fucking stupid." And he's like, "Yeah,
that's
it's
dumb.
pretty fucking
That's
dumb."
that's what my reaction was. I was like, well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was like, "Well then."
Yeah.
I love Sparty's tweet. I yeed my ass off. I was like, "You're an asshole for this.
Oh
Like, you're
my
such
gosh.
a dick."
Dude, I like kind of knowing Sparty, like kind of like watching his like stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like knowing kind of his personality a little bit. That was 100% just him being stupid and just like
Yeah,
not
he was just
thinking
like,
about
"I'm
anything.
trying to just
He's like me fix PC.
quiet the
You know what I mean?
fucking
Like,
yeah." He was just, yeah, that tweet was just, "I'm trying to lighten the mood."
yeah.
Tweet. He does kind of see, like, he even says he's a fucking like basket case when it comes to his computer. But it's like,
Yeah.
dude,
I mean, I am too.
wiping your windows like every 2 weeks is kind of wild.
That's
I
for damn
haven't done
sure.
that once.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I gotta
He
I might.
deletes the calculator app off of his PC. Like he does stuff like that. Like he deletes like
Well,
calendar and like
he doesn't.
calculator.
Well, because I know he doesn't have Windows 11 yet, because he's like, it's dog shit. But as of like next year, there's no more updates for it, so I'm gonna have to also. Which is funny because my computer tells me I don't reach the requirements for Windows 11, which is bullshit because it does.
It does.
It says that for people, but you have to like manually update it. Like go in and like actually like download it, and it'll be like, "Oh yeah, you can do it." I'm like, "This is fucking stupid that I have to do that at some point." Yeah, because it's like, "Oh yeah, you don't reach the requirements." I'm like, "Nah, I purposely got a new CPU so I could eventually fucking get it to Windows 11, because I got it's a Ryzen 7 2700, 16 gigs, and then my 1660 Ti. It's like, I reached the requirements. If a fucking
Yeah.
Celeron can run Windows 11, mine can. Exactly. I'm like, you're not gonna fucking tell me.
I mean, that's a pretty decent like system. You know what I
It's
mean? Like
not
that can run.
horrible. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
like
mean that can run most games at like 120, 1080. You know.
depends. I know, like, I have like Warhammer Darktide at like locked at 60 because there's a lot of shit going on at once.
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends
But
on the
like,
game.
yeah, but like if I want to play like The Last of Us, I can. Realistically,
I mean,
I know
I
so
got a
many.
pre-build, so.
I built mine. To be fair, I also built
I
mine
mean,
when parts were super expensive, like a few years ago. When it was like the shortage. I was so fucking stupid to do it. I spent over $600 on mine. I had
oh
a
my god.
1030.
You got a 1030 and it cost you $600 to build your PC.
Because there was like nothing. It was like anything else was like $250, $300 for a graphics card at the time. For like anything slightly more, I was like, this is awful. But I was like, I want a computer, so I guess I'll start with this. And for what I played at the time, though, it ran it fine.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like, fuck. But yeah, and then
I got my
yeah.
I got my PC like right after like when the market was like flooded with like graphics cards or whatever because crypto miners were like we don't need these anymore for
Dude,
some reason.
I wish
And so
I could have gotten some like 2080s for like when they were like, oh, $180 for like a 2080. I was like, what the fuck, man?
yeah, I mean like I said, I have like a 3060 Ti and I got my PC for like $900 and it's like a 600 or a $1,600 system.
How
Like
much did you get yours for?
like $900.
Damn.
I got like a crazy discount on it.
Yeah, I think my next upgrade is RAM. I'm gonna get 32.
Yeah, I just
But
got
I'm
32.
but I'm also like a psycho and have to fill up all 4 RAM slots.
Mm,
I'm a
I
fucking
do that too.
I'm a psycho with it. I was like, it looks prettier with 4. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get 2 16 gig kits and do
You
it
getting
like
two
that.
4 gig kits, or how many RAM slots do you have?
4.
Yeah, so you're
I
getting
had
two 16 gig
originally I had
or two 8
originally
gigs.
I have 2
No,
8 gig kits. Yeah.
yeah, I have 4 8 gig kits.
Yeah, because I
So
originally only had 8 gigs, and my friend's like, you got to get 16. And it was like $30. It was like $25 for like another kit of RAM. I was like, fuck it. Click.
yeah, it's not expensive.
But with my motherboard, I can't run it past base speed.
Like you can't overclock your RAM or whatever it is.
I sometimes it lets me, and then sometimes it just goes, not today, buddy. So I just don't
I've
fuck with
never
it.
attempted to. Like
Does yours run at its normal speed?
yeah, it's like 3200 or something.
Mine is supposed to be 3200. Mine runs at the base 2133.
Wow.
But to be fair, everyone's like, "Oh, you'll get more frames," and I'm like,
It
"What?
really doesn't.
What?
Like, I mean,
5 to 10 more?" I'm like, "I
yeah,
play Halo Infinite."
I doubled my RAM, and I didn't notice any jump at all. Like I just did it so I could stream and not
That's what I'm
explode my
like.
PC.
Yeah, like I'm gonna get more RAM because streaming and everything. It's gonna be that and probably an M.2 because I have 2 external SSDs and an external hard drive. Because my case has just no hard
No
drive bay.
space.
It's got no hard drive bay.
There's
Didn't
what?
come with one. Don't know why. Yeah, because I went to
Great.
go put the parts into it, and I'm like, and my friend's like, because he helped me build it, and he's like, where's your hard drive bay? And I was like, it doesn't have one? He's like, no, there's no hard drive bay. He's like, we could throw your hard drive in. It would just be metal on metal. And you'd hear constantly. And I was like, why doesn't it have it? So I just have an external hard drive and 2, like,
SSDs.
it's like 500 gig SSDs or whatever. They were like $30 or whatever. It was like dirt cheap.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
my
came
next
with like
is
a
M.2. Because I need more storage.
yeah. I'm running low myself. It came with a terabyte, which is like not enough.
Yeah, because when games now are 50 plus
Huge.
gigs to fucking, well, I should probably uninstall Microsoft Flight Sim. I have it installed. It's
That's like a big game.
fucking absurd. just to originally install it and everything, it was like 100 and it was like close. It was like just 200 gigs or something. It was like just shy. It literally, I remember one night, I think I had it going. I left for work, came back, and I was like, oh, it's done. It only just took all fucking... Oh, no, it wasn't even done yet. I then went to bed, and it finally finished. It took, like... It was like 18 hours or something just to do all the files, because it's so large. I was like, I can't with
That
this.
is ridiculous.
It's fucking stupid. I just can't.
I remember when Infinite first came out, and it was like not a big game. It was like 30 gigabytes or 40 gigabytes when it first came out.
Now it's...
And like...
It's like 100.
It's like 90 now or something. Yeah,
which is
huge.
wild to think that MCC is 5 games and it's like 120.
Yeah.
It's like 5 games, and then I go to install like...
90. Halo 5 is 90 gigabytes.
Which, I don't know what the fucking Halo 5 is 90 gigs.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
well, like
all the ref packs,
like,
I guess.
Well, like,
okay.
all my friends every year get like 2K and like now like NCAA. And like 2K last year was like 170 gigs, and I'm like, what the fuck in this game?
What is big?
Exactly, what the fuck in the game is 170 gigs?
Like, you have your little basketball, like running
Like,
around.
like
why
the
is it
city
130?
isn't that fucking large to where it takes up that much space. I'm like, there is nothing. I swear it's purposely unoptimized so you can't play any other game.
I think that's what it is.
Well, like that's why, like, well, that's why COD every year is like, oh,
300 gigabytes.
They said that at first, and then they're like, no, it's not 300 gigs, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, the
Yes,
launcher. I'm like, I'm not. I said, oh, I'm sorry, the launcher is 200 gigs. The game is 100. But Black Ops 6 is gonna be like the first one I play in a long time, as I'm wearing my fucking Black Ops 2 shirt.
I mean, I'm tempted to try it because of like the Omni movement or whatever. I'm like one of those like movement kids. So.
Some of the pros have said that it might get GA'd because it's a little broken.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but it just looks fun.
I'll give it a go, and if I don't like it, I can just turn it off. It's whatever. But I don't know. I really loved Advanced Warfare, and I like the movement in that game.
The jetpacks. The one with, like, the jetpack? Yeah.
I played a lot of fucking AW. Like, I almost got Prestige Master. Like, I played a lot.
The only COD I've ever played was Warzone. I think I played like DMZ, like in Warzone, like with my friends because it was free. And yeah, it wasn't very good.
Warzone's ass. Yeah. Warzone's always been horrible. Like the last.
I mean, I really want to try arena like mode, but it costs. Like, $70 now. They're
adding Modern Warfare. Well, I'm sorry, DLC 3, fucking to Game Pass soon. And I'm
like that like just come out.
Modern Warfare 3. It's the newest one. It's not a game. It's a fucking DLC because that's what it meant. That's what it was meant to be. Was just a fucking expansion
for MW2.
Mm-hmm. And then they're like, let's spin this into a game. And I've noticed every single Sledgehammer game gets fucked over. AW had a weird development. What was it? World War II had a sped up development. What's the last one they made? Modern Warfare 3 had a fucked up development. It's like every single one that they've made has been pushed forward, or they don't get like the certain fundings for stuff. And it's like, why do you have them make a game if you're just gonna fuck them over every single time?
Because it's a cash grab. Like, you know, if they can make a DLC like that and sell it for $70, $80. Like...
I remember when COD didn't have fucking fried chicken skins and fucking random movie tie-in. It's like Fortnite, but COD. It's so dumb.
Don't they have like Snoop Dogg and like Homelander?
Yeah, they have all that stuff. Like, I was fine with like even like the stuff in Advanced Warfare was a little weird. It's like, oh, clowns and like weird stuff that you could like make your character dressed up as. But it was just like I wasn't running around as a fucking chicken. And like in Ghost they had like the Snoop Dogg like voice pack. But it wasn't like anything egregious. Like, it wasn't anything where it's like, wow, this is clearly a cash grab. And it's like, this bundle, $60. I'm like, this is a whole fucking game you're having me pay for.
Yeah. It's like
Nah.
Infinite with like selling you the weapon models in like the pack with like a bunch of other crap you don't want.
It's why I won't spend $32 to get that bandit model.
I did, and I regret it deeply.
I might get the other like samurai themed one because it's like 20.
That one's the one that I use.
I
Yeah.
use the not the one with like the shield on the front of it. I use the other one. The one that's like more that has like the fins on it, like that like go up,
Oh, like
like on the
the
bottom.
dragon one or whatever?
I use the
Oh, you mean
horns. Yeah, I use the not the one with like the shield plate that's in the front of it.
mhm.
I have the other like
Like the one
samurai
with
themed
like
one.
the gotcha,
Yeah, like
gotcha.
the spindles and stuff on it.
That one's
Yeah,
pretty good. That one's pretty
yeah.
good.
I use that one, and I might get the other one
I
because it's like
hate
20
the
bucks.
dragon one.
Oh, what like the weird demon one?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
I
like it.
despise it.
I think it's cool, but
I something about it, like when I put it on, like I can't stop looking at it. So I just like stop. I just miss all my bullets. Like it's like so weird looking in the bottom of my screen. I'm like, it's why I don't use weapon charms. You know what I mean? On my bandit and
oh,
sniper and
I
stuff,
love
because
put
I'm like
weapon
distracted by
charms.
the little dangly thing.
Oh, I'm like, nah, my Spartan's gotta be fucking dripped out.
I mean, yeah, I agree with
I
that.
probably swap my Spartan at least. It's like once every 2 weeks or something. I'll be like, I'll use a different core or whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Silver Fox had the same Spartan for like 2 years. Like he
Jesus.
changed like the coding like one time.
Oh my god, I can't do that.
Yeah. He like just recently like updated. He's like using like the Mark IV core now with like the baby blue coating and like a yokai helmet. It looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, let him do what he do.
Fucking mine's okay, I'm using Mark IV with I think it's Mark 6 helmet.
Like the cheap one.
Yeah, the H2, the Mark 6 and
That one's sick.
with the new shoulder pads from the new operation.
Oh, the yeah, the like
Yeah,
elite ones.
yeah, with like the bulbs on them.
Hmm.
It and it looks cool and I'm using the new SSG skin. And it looks nice. And I'll probably keep it for like another week or two.
Yeah.
But dude, I can't. What the fuck? The shop pisses me off.
I bounce around so much. I used to use the helmet that came with the bandit code, the bandit model, the one that has like the huge freaking fin on the top of it, the tormentor one or whatever, that got banned from
Oh yeah,
HBS.
because it had a fucked up hitbox. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd stopped like using it like because of that.
Well, yeah,
Um,
because you couldn't use it on land for like any
yeah,
lands. They were like, yeah, no.
mm-mm.
The
Or any
helmets,
like online tournaments either.
yeah, like the armor's cool. It's just I don't know if they ever fixed that or not.
No, they didn't. It's still broken. I use it in matchmaking sometimes. I don't really tell a difference because like the people that
Honestly,
I'm
I
playing are
can't.
good enough
Yeah,
to like hit bullets.
yeah. I was like, I
I
can't.
notice a difference when I go into like social, and then like I definitely get away with a lot more crap in
Even in
social.
my lobbies, I can't really tell the difference. I just put the
Yeah,
reticle on heads, and I'm like, well, it's doing damage.
usually.
Yeah, well, you would hope when it's not having me shoot blanks.
You just cross your fingers and hold your mouth right.
Dude, that fucking game. Like, I'm really hoping, like I said, I'm really hoping Split K2 comes out in 3 days. I just need a
Dude, if it
fucking.
does,
I just need a palate cleanse.
dude,
I'm
my
still gonna
biggest
play
fear is that
Halo,
it
but
comes out and it shadow drops like that or whatever.
and everybody leaves Halo, and it's gonna be
Well,
like those fucking things where it's like 800 people playing.
yeah, that or it's just bad.
I don't
Like,
think it's gonna be bad because Splitgate 1 was
I don't
never
think so either.
bad.
No, but like, X Defiant, like how that dropped and it was fun, but
It's
also it had like
not.
the horrible servers.
Yeah, it's they finally added season 1 so you can get actual ranks.
Yeah, I need to actually play ranked on that.
I've thought about it because I played a few when it was still like the test phase or whatever they called it, and it was
Mhm.
okay. But I was just like, I'm playing basically Ubisoft verse. So I'm just like, what
Because it
the?
has all the
Yeah,
yeah.
it's got Division, it's got Watch Dogs, which sure, it's got like Splinter Cell. Was it? And it's got Libertad from Far Cry, and they're supposed to be adding like a siege faction in like the next like their next faction bundle or whatever when they add. But
Are
it's
they
just like,
gonna have a riot shield? I mean, sorry, like
dude, fucking Monton just fucking running forward.
Blackbeard with the freaking gun shield.
Dude, I remember when Blackbeard came out in Siege. Disgusting. It was infuriating.
That just seems so unfun. Like I
Dude,
would like uninstall.
they at one point made a tweet being like, "Oh yeah, the shield has health. It was just so fucking absorbently high that you would never break in a match."
That's so
It
dumb,
was so
dude.
stupid. I was like, "This is dumb." I
I'm
haven't touched
so
Siege in a
glad.
minute.
Did you see like the concepts for Infinite that they were like gonna make it a hero shooter? I'm so glad they didn't do that. It was gonna be like a scout with like I don't know, like they have there's like the equipment like but they're tied to like classes.
Oh god. No, that's gonna be the
Mm-mm.
next Halo.
Dude, please no, don't say that. You're gonna
Yeah.
manifest it. You're gonna manifest it. You're gonna be playing freaking Overwatch. Like no,
Dude, I played a bunch of Overwatch 2 when it came out, but
me too.
that
Me
also,
too.
I'm just like, I can't. Blizzard, the game itself is fun. Blizzard makes it not fun.
I'm so bad at it.
I play
You
Mercy.
know,
Like, I've never been bad at it. It's just the old rank system was so dog shit.
it's just because there's no aim. Like the reason I was bad at it because there's no aim assist on controller, and so you kind of have to play mouse and keyboard, and I'm just not good at mouse and keyboard. So
Well, I, like I said, I would be good, but it was just like the rank system. Like, the old rank system was maybe the worst thing ever. I'm so glad they changed it. Because it would be like, because it was like you would have that like 15 games. Like if you lose X amount of games, you get deranked. But if you win 5, you're supposed to rank up.
um,
I'd win 5, not rank up. Okay,
it was like
whatever. Win
new
5
rank,
again.
same one.
Yeah, it'd be like I'd win another 5, not rank up. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I'd play like 15 games before it ranked me up, and I'm like, this is dumb. I'm like, you're locking me in like gold when I should be fucking 4 ranks higher than this. It's like this. Yeah, I can't with it. Fucking Overwatch. And then they fucking nerf heroes that don't exactly need to be nerfed. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not touching this shit. It's so ass.
I mean, that's usually how it happens with me. Like I'll play like a game for like a week, and then I'll just go back to Halo.
I've always had like my rotation of games. Like,
Like the 2 week Minecraft phase, but with every game.
no, I still like will hop on like my regular games, but Halo's definitely like still like the main one. Like I still hop on like MLB The Show just for fun. Like I'll go out in the living room and just sit on the couch and play
My
that
dad
for a
loves
little
that
bit.
game.
Dude,
Or he used to.
I love rebuilding teams in games. But like that, like I said, like I rotate to like Stellaris, Mountain Blade. Like I just like my rotation of games where I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather just play something that's not an FPS. Or like I said,
I'm
an RTS that comes out in 15 days.
got the countdown.
Dude, they said it comes out the 30th. That's what it says on the Steam page. It better.
Did the first Ascendant ever come out? I remember playing that beta. Was it good? Like I remember having fun in the beta, but like
My little brother's playing it. To me it looks. Have you seen like those mobile ads?
yeah.
It's got the same fucking art style as it.
Oh, ew.
Like the
Yeah.
game itself has like that weird like anime pre-rendered mobile game vibe to it, like graphic wise, and I'm just like, the art style is just not me. And he's like, it's not bad. It's very similar to like Warframe, and I was like, yeah, but Warframe itself isn't bad.
Is that
It's
the one with the grapple? I played like I had this
I
friend
just
that just convinced me to play every single beta in existence, and I just don't remember the difference between them.
I I don't think the game's gonna last. It's gonna have like that few week phase where everyone's fucking grinding the fuck out of it, and then it's
Like
gonna
Halo Infinite.
You know MCC right now has more players.
On Steam, yeah.
It's got like 2,000 more players. That
I'm
also
not
might be
very
for like
surprised.
mods and stuff, but like still, I wouldn't be surprised if Star Wars Empire at War has more players at the moment. That's a six.
It's an
That's a
old game.
it's a 17-year-old RTS. I know StarCraft 2 has definitely more players, and that's a 14-year-old RTS. Actually, I bet you StarCraft 1, which is a 25-year-old RTS, has more players. But to be fair,
It's just sad,
the
dude.
StarCraft community is it's a very
Dedicated.
dedicated community. I'm somewhat in it. Like, I'll occasionally hop on and play games, but like I'll watch it still. Like I got into it 2010, like right when StarCraft 2 came out. Like Wings of Liberty dropped then. And I still remember like the old pros, and like it took me a while to like learn a bunch of the new ones and everything. Cause I was like, oh yeah, fucking Huck, and I'm like, God, this man hasn't competed in like almost 10 years or something. I'm like, fuck. It's like, yeah, his last like real tournament was like 2015. I'm like, oh my God, it's been like 10 years. Jesus.
See, I'm like the opposite. Like I'll watch like something that's like ranking the best Halo pros of all time, and there's
And
like
you're,
one name on the list that I recognize, you know?
or are you like, do you know any of the older pros besides
I
Ogre
know
2
some
and
of them.
Walshy?
I mean, I know like Gandhi, like
Okay.
Strong Side,
T
um,
squared.
yeah, T squared. I'm trying to think. I don't like. I mean, I would probably recognize names if you like said them.
Saiyan.
Yeah.
Not Lucid Saiyan, but
No. Yeah.
Saiyan.
Saying.
Like,
Saying.
yeah, like the,
Hmm.
um, yeah, Mikowski.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, he
Eli the
technically
Ninja.
did.
Yeah. Like,
Well, yeah, they technically did.
yeah.
Yeah,
One time.
Ninja. Yeah, yeah, bro.
Oh,
Ninja.
Ninja.
Yeah,
Ninja.
he did. Dude, I hate the fucking Fortnite people. They're like, oh yeah, Ninja, the Fortnite guy, and
Ninja, the Halo guy.
I was like, no, you mean the Halo Pro? And they're like, no, the Fortnite guy. I'm like, I get fucking irritated. They're like, fuck.
Didn't like, um, what's the freaking Minecraft guy that does like the 100 days things? Like the original one, like Luke the Notable
But
or something.
yes, he used to be
Wasn't
big.
he like an old Halo 3?
Or like
Yeah.
Ackman used to be big in the Halo. Well, he still is, but Ackman does like a bunch of other stuff now. Luke still does, I think, Minecraft.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I remember, like Luke would be like, "Yeah, how much XP and how many hours does it take to get max rank in H5?" And I'm like, Jesus Christ, and he fucking did it,
Too
and I was
many.
like, disgusting.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
dude,
could I cannot even imagine.
yeah, it's so much. I think I got decently ranked in H5. I played it on and off. It was more of like I remember when the HCS like first was like being brought in, and I had a team, and then when we had to like back out of like the first event, I just kind of like lost my fucking drive to want to fucking compete in it, because we practiced 2 weeks straight and everything, and then the day before like the first open for it, my one of my teammates goes, "Yeah, I have to go see family tomorrow," and I said, "Huh?" I said, that would have been nice to know, I don't know, 2 weeks ago? Or hell, even a week ago? So we could replace you. Nope. So we had to fucking back out, and after that, I was just like, I just got no fucking drive. I like lost
Yeah.
it all after that. I was like, fuck this.
I mean, that kind of happened with me. Like, I tried out for an org, like freaking, and this was weird. Like, not really how I would a Halo team should be put together, but this is like a year ago. And my my friend hit me up, like not real life friend, but like one of my friends on Halo hit me up and he was like, "Hey, I'm trying out for this org. Do you want to do it with me?" And I was like, "What? That sounds weird, but sure, I guess." And I did it, and like I got on the team, and um, on the team it was me, and at the time I was like 1500, like barely Onyx or whatever. And then I had a guy who was like Plat 3 like a diamond 2 and like a plat 6, and like we would just like play over and like just practice all the time, and then I would just be like the best one on the team over and over again, and then we just stopped practicing, and then I just hit up like the leader of the org, and I was like, "Yo, I'm leaving. This is like I can't do this." Then after that, like I had no one to like compete with, and I just like
That's
went on like a huge break.
that's when you're like, all right, VOD review something, or that's when you just
That's
bring
that's what I was. Yes,
trying
like.
trying to get them to do. I'll occasionally
Mhm.
hop into like a match and do like some slight VOD review, but I'm also just like, if you just know like simple things, just like I said, just spawns. Like if you hold, like if you're spawning, like I said, or like save like rig, how one team spawns back by BR and the other one spawns by by like the little nest with like the stickies. It's
Like
like,
bunker.
yeah. And it's just like, if you hold, like say like you push, say like forklift, it's gonna spawn them, like say like spawns there, it's gonna spawn them probably tower, like sniper tower, or it's gonna spawn them
Bunker.
engine or bunker. It's like, it's not, it's just like it has to spawn them somewhere, so it picks
Hmm.
the farthest point. So it's like, if that you just figure that out, it's not hard.
It's just so weird how like the team was like put together, because usually orgs will pick up like a team that's like pre-established, but like the org was like the one like dictating like the players they chose that they wanted to like be on their team.
Yeah, normally
And
it's
so like
the teams, yeah, there, and then they take requests.
yeah,
Yeah.
like we were like not in charge of who we wanted to play with. Like that was like up to them. And it was like really weird how it worked.
Yeah. It's, yeah. I
Yeah, I
fucking,
don't know. At that point I was horrible, so like I did not deserve to be on an org in the first
I
place.
don't think 1500. You're still definitely getting in the games, some games with pros here and there
Well,
and stuff
yeah,
like
but
that. So it's
also
like you're
like
not.
yeah, but then I don't know. I feel like I kind of got carried, but I don't know. That's just me looking back on my old gameplay and being like, "What the heck am I doing?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I used to be silver too, so
I don't. Was I ever silver? I'm
and
trying
I
to remember.
placed
Was I
silver two
ever?
in season one, so probably I
I'm
was
trying to
realistically like
remember.
a bronze 3.
Was I ever silver? I'm trying to remember. If I was, it was. It didn't last very long. Cause I know. I think the lowest I ever been was maybe like mid gold, and then it
I was
shot
hard
me up
spec
to like.
plat for a long time.
It took me a while to start to get the like right at the cusp of diamond. Like I hit it this year. It was not too long ago. It was maybe like it was like right after Orlando. I finally hit it. And then I had like that win stretch, and then it dropped me more, and I was like, fuck. It's matchmaking just sucks.
Yeah.
It's such a shit system, man. I
This
can't
is
fuck.
like in season one where like CSR was like way skewed, and there's like people that got like 1900 now that are like Diamond 4.
Or it'd be like
Um,
you'd get like plus 15 randomly or plus 12. I
yeah,
just don't get it now to where it's like you lose, you'll get minus 10 and win and get plus 6.
it's
It
really weird.
makes no sense. It's the one thing that I've never understood. I could understand if it has that predetermined, you're going to lose this much. Why not have it to where if it's giving you plus 6, why not have it be you lose 6?
Here's how it should be. It should be based on your score, because that's like a better representation of how you impacted the team, like that rather than your KD. And like on your winning team, like depending on like how the disparities are, like the player at first place on the scoreboard on the winning team should gain a certain amount, and the second player should gain a certain amount, third player a certain amount, fourth player a certain amount. Like if they're super close, they might gain like plus like 10, plus 9, plus 8, plus 7, or something like that. And on the losing team, it should be the flip. Like the player in the first place gets like -5, and the player in the last place gets like -8 or something.
Yeah, I don't think it should ever be 10. I think the most you should lose is like 7 to 8, no matter what.
Unless you do like horrible. Like if you go like 2 and 17, then I think you should lose like 10 or 11.
I don't know, because I've even had like some bad games where it's just nothing's fucking going my way. and I'm not doing too hot. But even
Yeah,
still, it's
but
like,
still, you almost like for a bad game, you know what I mean? Like if you have like one bad game and then you're still like losing like minus like 6 or 7 for the rest of them, like it's annoying. But
yeah, I guess. Fuck, I didn't even realize we've been recording for
yeah, a long time.
fucking 2 hours. This is the second episode that'd be 2 hours. My first one was with Dark Matter. We like it started off on Halo, and then it went to like a rant about like Ubisoft games and shit.
That's what we've been doing. We started on
Yeah.
Halo, then we went to something else, and we started
Oh
talking
yeah.
about Halo again, and went back to something
Oh,
else.
oh yeah. I like I said, I originally kind of started this to be like a shoot the shit pod, because it was great.
Hmm.
Because I asked Silva Fox, and he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Yeah, get some questions down and everything," and I was like, "Bro, you're asking to the one person who doesn't prepare for fucking nothing to plan out questions, bro."
I mean, I'm the kind of person who'll just like do whatever. You know what I mean? You said you want to do a podcast. I was like, sure. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, yeah, because I was like, you like my post and stuff, and I was just like, let me see if he's available.
Yeah, I mean, I'll I'll do whatever I can to get my name out there.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
got 2/4 of the team.
Yeah,
I got
that's
two.
one half.
I'm trying to get all of the Scion guys. I need.
You're like collecting them like Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I got. Well, Ty at some point, but he's always fucking busy with something, with if it's work or scrims or anything. So it's kind of like whenever. And the twins, at some point maybe.
It would be cool to have them at the same time.
That's what I would. Yeah,
I mean,
because
I don't know if that would be like almost insulting though. Like you're kind of like cutting their time, but I don't know. It might be kind of cool.
I would probably do individual. Because I don't know, it'd probably be just us talking about Gears of War for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's probably what if you interviewed Dremora, that's probably what it would be.
Just a bunch of Gears. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was talking about Gears with Mike Descendant. I was like, "Are you gonna play it when it comes out?" He goes, "Fuck yeah, I am." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "That was." It's probably another year or two out. I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah,
if
if I
I was really kind of well, because they said that Microsoft was gonna shadow drop a game right after the Xbox Direct, and they announced that, and I was like, it would be fucking baller as fuck if they shadow dropped Gears.
that would be sick. That would have
I
been
would have been like, that's it. Halo, you're being put aside for a long time now.
yeah.
Fucking Gears came out. I was kind of hoping they shadow dropped State of Decay 3 because I love those games as well. And I was like, something's gonna be shadow dropped, which is why I do think Splitgate 2 is gonna be shadow dropped. They're just gonna be like, here's game. There you go. Here's game. Now everyone's gonna go play this.
I'm 100% playing it if they drop it.
Fuck yeah.
If they do like this whole thing,
And if there's
and
tourneys,
then they freaking oh,
I would need teammates, and I know my friends fucking probably wouldn't.
I mean, if I'm not trash, I'm down.
Fuck yeah. Dude, like I said, I'm trying to assemble a fucking God Squad for one of the fucking online tourneys for
If
Halo.
you want a God Squad, then don't go for me. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we would have at least gotten through the first round of losers at
Yeah.
Why Nots.
Most of the time.
We would have at least done that. Probably still gotten whooped by Glowsy and them.
What was first round that you said Butoria or not Butoria?
Blood Raina was
Blood
the
Raina?
losers. That was our
Yeah.
losers bracket. For our first ones, it was Glowsy and his fucking friends. All
Yeah,
top
I mean-
200. I'm like, this is. We all, because like they were lower, like there was one other guy who was like right around my rank, and the rest were like low platinum. And I was like, you're telling me no other team had spots for like me? They were chill. Like, they were chill, but I was just like, they're top fucking 200. But it was like, I was definitely like getting the most kills, and the rest of them were just attempting to do stuff.
Yeah. I mean, to give you an idea of like our caliber of like what our team is, like, Watsy's squad or like the squad that he plays with sometimes.
I think so.
Like we
Isn't he a
we
free
like
agent right now too?
I think so, yeah. But
Yeah,
in
because I
the
saw his
squad that he
name on
played
the
with,
list.
the squad that he played with in the last Open, like almost took a round off them in oddball. Like we played a close oddball, and then we like were kind of in the Slayer, and I think we took like a flag or two off of them on like an Aqua game or something. So like we're like kind of like scratching that level is like what our level is as a team. So we're like not good, but like we're not terrible.
Definitely better than me. Fucking whoop my ass. But yeah, But like you said about coach, I might have to see what I can do when it comes to
I mean,
Atlanta.
we're we're looking, and it's like 2 weeks out, so
I know. That's why it's like fuck. I would have to just look. I would say, do you guys already have an Airbnb and everything set up and all that?
I think that we're doing hotels, so
I would say it's alright if I crash with one of you guys, because it would make it
well,
easier.
I mean, I feel like my dad might be down if he like knew you is the thing, you know? Because like he's like super like, oh, hotels are so freaking expensive, you know? So maybe,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, you're like a chill dude. Like I know you're not
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
like
I'm. Oh yeah.
weird,
I'm.
but like
Yeah.
it's
I'm far
just
from it.
yeah. Hmm.
But yeah. Plus, I'd be the fucking
Yeah, but
coolest coach. I'd be the one talking shit, and you guys wouldn't be.
dude,
I'd be the
yeah,
ones
the only
talking
one of
mad
us that
shit.
bro, Lanny, that's what we call Silver Fox because he goes by Manny, and so
Hmm.
we call him Lanny at Orlando. I don't know if he was like getting loud for like he like never
Yeah.
does that online. Like he's like the chillest dude ever, and then he's like over here like, Dad, sit down. We're like, where'd this guy come from?
Oh, dude, I want to play fucking land like that. I gotta try to
It's
find
so
good.
hype.
I gotta find a squad. I just wouldn't be able to go to SLC and stuff. It's too far. It'd be very
Yeah,
expensive flight.
I think that all of my team except for me is going to SLC, so they have to find a new fourth.
You're not be able to go. You won't be able to.
No, it's
Fuck.
it's too expensive.
It
Yeah,
is. It's definitely a fucking flight and a half. Well,
yeah.
I know for Silva it's not really far.
No, it's like
He's
in
like
his back. I think he might drive. Like it's like he's
yeah,
in
cause
Denver.
yeah, cause I was asking him. I was yeah, cause he was like, well, what time and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, like 6 or something my time, and he's like, what's your time? I said Eastern. He's like, oh, I'm like 3 hours behind you. I
Mountain.
was like,
Yeah,
or
two.
it's like
Yeah,
Mountain. It's like 2 hours behind. I'm like, fuck. Uh, shit. Well, I guess this time he's like, yeah, that works. I was like, fuck.
yeah.
It's gotta be. Yeah, he's at a fucking weird time.
Dude, him for opens, like I don't know how he does it. He has to wake up at like 8 a.m. to like
Dude,
play in these open
waking
tournaments.
up for London just to watch fucking hurt my head. Getting up at
I
like
didn't.
seven
I like
a.m. to fucking
yeah.
watch games. I'm like, oh my, I'm like half awake sitting there, like my chair just like. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this. It's too early. I at one point like set up my bed to where I was like laying in it, fucking watching the games. I was like, I just can't fucking do this. It's too fucking early.
Like just it's like sit on your phone and like just watch the games at that point, you know?
Oh, I would fall asleep if I put on my phone and like propped it. I'd be asleep.
Uh,
I did it for one of the events. I forget what it was like. I think it was shortly right after the somewhat of like the Sentinel squad when it was still like Lethal, Sparty, King Nick, and they were still like rotating. I like turned it
mm,
on at one point and I was watching and then I just fell asleep and I fucking don't remember what game it ended up on, but I was fucking out cold. I just couldn't fucking that stuff. I'm like, if I lay down sometimes, like most of the time, I'm falling asleep.
I'll like lay in bed and I'll be like, yeah, I'm awake. I'm not falling asleep, and then I'll just fall asleep. I'll like wake up 2 hours later and I'll be like, what?
Yeah. Or if I'm in a car and I'm not driving, I'm out cold. I can just fucking
I
take a
wish
nap.
that was me.
I can
I
just
wish that was me.
I'm taking a nap. I just can't.
Dude, we're driving to Atlanta on Friday morning, to save money on the hotel for Thursday, so we don't have to pay for Thursday night. And
Yeah.
like open bracket teams have to be there by 9, and so we have to leave our house at like 6 a.m. to like get there in time. And
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
because I realized
I'm sleeping in the
if
car.
I do drive to Atlanta, I would have to take probably Thursday off of work, or leave the house at like, because it probably wouldn't start till around noon. So I would probably have to leave at like 4 a.m.
Well,
Yeah, I'd leave at
a
4
passion.
a.m. And if I don't hit a lot of traffic, I'd get there by about 10:30, 11. And then I guess figure out where to fucking sleep. Or shit, I'll sleep in the fucking car. I don't care. I'd sleep in the fucking car. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I mean, if it works, it works,
Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck.
It is Atlanta though, so maybe not the best place.
Yeah, it's probably horrible. Well, because I heard where the event is taking place. It's not the best
No, it's not
area
the
of
worst for leaving.
town.
Well,
It's not the best. So
it's not the greatest. It's not the worst.
yeah, because isn't it in the WNBA arena?
I'm not sure exactly. It's in a basketball arena. I know that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if
think it's
it's
in
the
the.
WNBA
I
arena.
think it's where the Dream play.
It's like College Park or something.
Yeah, I think that's where the Dream play. So it should be enough seats for people, but I don't know. They always are like, oh, there's all these fucking tickets, and they only sell like 1,000, or like it's like 600 tickets in total. It's like, it's really odd.
I mean, like when someone buys a team pass or like when a team buys a team pass, do they take like 4 or 5 tickets out of the pool? Like I assume they do.
I think team passes are completely different from
Well,
the
yeah, but they
GA
also count
tickets.
as spectator tickets. Like
Do
you
they?
get it.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, because the team pass is like 250, and it
I've
like
heard there's
covers
well,
like
because I know there's not a whole lot of teams for Atlanta.
no, it's like 30 or
I th-
something last I
I
checked,
I
or it
think
was like
it's
16.
less. Yeah, it was like 15 teams
Well,
or something. It's
it
like
was like
not a
16,
lot.
and then we played in the Carolina gaming tournament, and that had like 30 teams in it, and that's like for the price for that was like a team pass for Atlanta. So like
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
like
know if all
yeah,
the
because
teams
it
were
was like
going.
15. What was it? It was like 1,500, and then it was like the
Yeah, it
rest of
was
it's
five.
just for like whatever.
It was like shaker cups and like gamer fuel or something like advanced UG. I don't know.
I
It
think
was
they
like
I think yeah, I think everyone got stuff in that for free, and then it was just like I guess the extra money was split between all the players that won to like for like
yeah,
hotel and
everyone on the team that won. That was what Kraken's. That was like Gunplection's team, wasn't it?
well Gunny no it was Reversal Perfy. So Common
Oh,
was
okay.
he was having his birthday party or something, or he was just chilling because it was his birthday. So he was the
Gunny
sub.
filled.
Yeah, Gunny filled.
So I think each of them got $250 for like a travel stipend for Atlanta.
Yeah, and Gunny already has I think he already has his flight I think funded.
Oh
So
yeah, I think so because they're on Kraken.
no,
I don't know.
I forget who it was. Someone went to his stream and paid for like the whole price or something.
Oh wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
People's Champ.
Yeah, he is the people's champ. That's my
Yeah.
yeah. That's the Swoltalion right there.
Dude, he is
That needs to be the
ripped.
new nickname for him, the Swoltalion.
I was sitting next to him in Orlando and we were both
Dude, I
having
was
like PC issues
yeah, he
and
was.
he was like, "Dude, is it doing this for you too?" And I was like
He's something
I was like,
else,
"Yeah, I don't
bro.
know what it is." And then like right before we
He's
started the
something
free for
else.
all, he was like, "Man, good luck." And he like fist bumped me and like almost knocked me
I
over. And
like
I'm like,
well, it was great because I got like a picture of them like in passing, and I talked to him for a minute, and he dapped me up, and it was just like, I'm like, holy fuck, Gunny, my
yeah,
arm. I
like
was like, damn, bro. It's like, holy shit, dude, my fucking arm is shattered.
yeah.
Oh, it's like, bro, my fucking arm doesn't work. And then I went to his chat.
Like,
It
he
was like
like
right
fist
after.
bumped me. I'm like, well, now I'm not winning any gunfights. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I talked to him throughout the whole event. He's fucking dude. He's awesome. And
he's
then,
so chill.
dude,
He's so
Gunny
chill.
is the fucking like hot take, might be the chillest. I would say he's probably the chillest fucking like, if you say like pro, quote unquote, like
The fact that he has not gotten on a pro team is criminal.
it's fucking criminal. He's even if it's like
He's so
yeah
good.
even if they're like oh he's not super, just his character alone would fucking bring in views and like
Yeah.
support for teams. He's fucking awesome. If the fact that he's getting backed by like pros in general, and he still doesn't get, if he's like chilling with like Frosty and fucking like Q's and stuff, and they're just fucking vibing, the fact that he can't get on teams, it's fucking criminal. It's so stupid.
This game is so gate kept. I mean, like
It is
all pro
like,
esports are gate kept, but also this one's just like
well,
the gap
I would
between
say all
AMs
pros
and
are gate
pros are
kept,
like
but I don't know. Like CS doesn't seem gate kept. We have people like Donk in them who just come out of nowhere and fucking dominate. But then Halo,
yeah,
it's like I love Rain, but like bro, you get fucking rotated out 6 fucking times. It's like always the same like list of like 6 pros every time they get dropped on like actual orgs. They get fucking just rotated around. It's like come on.
yeah.
And then you
It's
have
because it's such a team game. Like the pro teams, like the
they
top
don't want to
three or the
learn to
big
play with
three.
someone new.
Yeah, they want to learn to play with someone new, and they don't want other people to like learn their strategies because if they did, then the game would be way more competitive and it'd be so much harder for them to win.
But it's like come
Like
on.
that's why Halo 5, like people like broke through really like better in Halo 5 because it was more individual game. So like all they had to do was just improve themselves and then they would, get picked up like,
I'm
Lucid and Frosty and all them.
Well, Frosty.
Renegade,
Well, Frosty. I think already.
Bound.
Well, Frosty. I think already played with them.
Did he in like H2 tournament or H2A?
I think he got picked up like right towards the end of when they were doing H2A stuff, and then they went over to Optic, and then they won fucking back-to-back worlds, and almost three-peated, and then that's when the whole
Splice and yeah.
well when Optic that was before Heck like took over Optic, because it was like a different people owning it, because they even said they're like oh yeah. They like randomly got dropped, and it's like this team has won back-to-back fucking world championships,
Doesn't make any sense.
and you're not gonna like try to
And is that
fucking.
one Tox picked them up or was that CLG?
Well, Tox wasn't even an actual org.
Oh,
That
they just
was
made it. They
that was
just-
their org. They made Tox, and I think it was Frosty talked about it. How like they'd be like in scrims, and then like Royal 2 would just be like, oh yeah, I'm talking to some rep at fucking Red Bull, like just mid scrim. They're just fucking trying to set like shit up. It's like, oh my god. They're like, yeah, it was kind of stressful to fucking balance a fucking org. But to be fair, they
sounds
were
like
an org and kind of weren't at the same time. They were just like,
they're just a team with sponsors,
yeah, it's kind of just what they were. Just because they could say, yeah, we're 2-time world champions and have 3 of the arguably greatest players to ever touch a fucking controller. Okay. Like I said, I think at this point it's kind of hard to like argue Snakebite's not the GOAT. But even if you want to separate it between like eras, like old era, like yeah, then yeah, Ogre 2, Walshy, T Squared, Lethal. Well, like yeah, Lethal is arguably the greatest player, but I do think Snakebite is hands down when it comes to modern
He's in the
Halo.
conversation.
Say from like fine. If you want to say like modern era, so like H5 to now,
Modern era, I think
Snakebite.
Renegade.
Snakebite.
That, yeah, Snakebite or Renegade, I would say.
It can't
for
be
sure.
Renegade.
He was on Splice, was he not?
He's only won 2 worlds. He's the 2-time world champion, but Snakebite's won
3.
3, 4? 4? I think it's 4. 2 is Optic. Yeah, he's won 4. He's a 4-time world champion. Wait, no, he's 3-time.
He won 1 in Infinite, and then he's won back-to-back in H5. I just don't know if they won. Did they win 2018? Or was that Splice?
They had to have. Or did...
I thought that Envy,
Or
and I
did
thought it was Envy and
Splice.
Splice.
Envy never won a
I thought. I
champion.
mean, I thought they got second, like in the World Championship. I thought they like
I
were in
think they
grand
always
finals
got like
against Splice.
third. When it came to Worlds, they always kind of got like third.
Mm,
Like Envy would always win like the smaller events. Like they'd win like the show matches and stuff like that. Like they'd always win like the smaller ones.
yeah.
And then fuck, I'm gonna have to Google it at some point. How it's 3 or 4, but it's like he's won so many majors to where it's just like they hand him the trophy and he's like, "Cool, next."
Cool.
It's
Yeah.
like cool. I was like, dude, you've won so much where you're just like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, bro.
Let someone else have a turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or it's just like, bro, you got do something. Like, I almost like want them to almost kind of just be like, just for like one major, not team together, and just see what happens, and then they just come back together for like just like the next event.
And then win it. Like,
And, yeah, just be like just like one event. We're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're just not gonna team together just to see what happens.
like just
I
to
think it'd
like
be the
just get
funniest fucking
roster
thing.
with, like complexion. Like it's like Royal 2 Snakebite complexion.
Yeah, like each of them just pick up just like a bunch of AM players, and they're just
That
like,
would
you
be
know
so
what,
funny.
this is our team. I think it'd be the funniest fucking thing ever. And then just like just for one event, and just be like next, be like, all right, yep, we're back to being a team.
I do unfortunately have to head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I was gonna say that too because I gotta be up at like 5 a.m.
Oh, fun.
Oh, I know it's gonna be fucking awesome.
I get
But
to wake up at like 10 or 11 and then play Halo, so
oh, I fucking wish.
whose day is worse?
Well, I wish I could at least sleep till at least 10. It'd be awesome.
Welcome to summer in high school, dude.
Enjoy it while it lasts. I'll say
Yeah,
that. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's
yeah.
goes downhill after. It turns into a mess.
A grinder, meat
Yeah,
grinder.
you end up getting fucking bills.
Yay.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. You end up getting fucking
I got a year.
shit
I got a
billed.
year, bro. I got a year. You know.
Enjoy that last year. But yeah. I'll probably talk to you later. But
Yeah,
oh
for
yeah.
sure.
But yeah, just a casual 2 hours and 22 minutes.
I mean, we had fun, right?
Oh
It was
yeah,
fun.
yeah. It was a blast just shooting
Thanks
the
for
shit.
having me, dude.
Oh, thanks for saying you're able to fucking come on.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
because I know some people are always like, I can't. Like I asked Super CC, and he's like, podcasts aren't really my thing, and I was like, you're good, bro. I know you don't really talk to a lot of people. He's always in and out of Halo, so I was like, I get it. He's very quiet. Like he's
Yeah.
just now getting back there streaming after 2 months.
I mean, he's good.
Oh, he's fucking really good. But yeah. You have a good night, and might just take it easy.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for having me again.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more. And while you're here, go watch the other episodes. I got one with Blaine's. I got one with Descendant, Dark Matter. I got a few episodes out. I even got one where I do my top 12 for Atlanta. But yeah, go watch, like, and subscribe for more, of course. Peace.